Booyakasha!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the world famous Art City Comics. I'm Adam AF. Joining me, as always, my PIC partner in crime, Simon Potier.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 10K celebration.
10K celebration.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Mm.
Woohoo!
It took a while, but we're fucking there.
Yeah, I have warning to everybody. I've been smoking and drinking, but I'm not driving.
That's good and responsible with you. Some say you shouldn't smoke and drink and stream either.
You know, I don't drink often, but today is a good celebration day.
I'd say it's definitely a good excuse to drink today, bro.
That's like the landmark of CG success when you pass 10K.
Hell yeah! It's like your first landmark is at 100 backer mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's whatever comes first, either 200 or 10K.
Mm-hmm. And right now, it's 177, 78. Hold on. Let me check. I'm trying to guess here.
I got you, bro. We're at 174.
There you go.
174, 10,105 motherfucking dollars.
Yes, and thank you, everyone, because, without all of you guys supporting it, all my friends, supporters, and backers, like Tinfoil Helm, I drank and smoked.
See, he's drunk.
Tinfoil had Nick. Okay, just fucking Nick. The legend Nick. Adam, Red, everybody that's been backing this tug, supporting it, retweeting. Thank you, everyone. Every single little one fan of you. Without this doesn't mean nothing. So, thank you.
Yeah, man, definitely couldn't do it without all the little guys out there constantly pushing this book, getting it out in front of people. We owe everybody, all the backers, all the support.
Yeah.
If you didn't back, if you couldn't back, but you retweeted, we appreciate that as well. That shit helps.
Like I can work my ass off on this. I can put everything I have in it, all the love I have, but without you guys, this doesn't happen.
Yep, this ain't like the mainstream where they just put books out and they hit store shelves, man.
And in case people didn't see their emails, this book is done. It's lettered. Right now it's just going to the final edit mode. And then Mr. Steve Dye is going to be preparing the print file, and then it's printer.
Fuck yeah, this book is coming. Yep. Coming soon.
And hard and everywhere.
That it is, man. That it is. Let's see here. Who we got in the chat tonight? We got Prick13. What's up, brother? Hail Sim, congrats. We got Mr. Big. Congratulations, Simon.
Thanks.
We got Lothar D. Hail. We got Death Pusher. What's up? We got Shane Mess. Hail, brother. How you doing tonight? Felix Haas. We got Ted Lehman. Man, we got some beautiful people in the chat tonight.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. Pan Boy, motherfucking Lando, Soul Child.
Thanks, Pan Brother. That without work campaign too. I at this point everybody knows I love work campaign. Come on. They're my bros.
I mean, the support that Work Campaign has for the little guys like you, Rob Casey, every little guy who is yet to crack that 5-figure mark, the guys first starting out that have great books and just want some eyes on them. Work Campaign is invaluable in that department.
10K without support from the big guys. Maybe one visit on mail-in, and that's it. And hell, brothers.
Yeah, proof right here that you don't need to get on with EVS to have a fucking successful campaign. You just have to have a good book and, get yourself out there, get your name out there. Sim, you don't have a huge platform, but what you do for the Comicsgate community is also invaluable. Doing all your fan, I think fan art is dumbing it down. All the pinups that you do for everybody's campaigns, sketch cards, trading cards, everything, all that shit, man. Oh, it helps get you to where you're at today.
But, I get inspired by you and Nick, and, I took up the mental of promoting. I like to do those big threads, and the That's why I kept telling everybody. It's like, all those little exercises that we do, warm up sketch. Instead of doing just turn them into fan art for CG creators. It helps promote them and bring visibility. If
Yeah,
somebody's following me, likes my stuff, well, if I can bring the attention to somebody else's campaign with it, all good.
exactly, man. Exactly. We got Justin McClure in the chat as well. Jay Money, what's up? Lasmat Films, gay delay, just a little bit. So I called dibs on 9:27 EST start time. We were pretty damn close to that, actually. I
Yep.
think. I don't know what you won, but you won, bro. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Metal Movie Brewski. You said you're just back today. Thanks.
Oh, sweet,
Thanks for
dude.
joining
Thank
the
you.
Bloodhunt.
Yeah, dude. You were one of those that helped push us over that 5-figure mark, bro. So you should be honored because we're honored to have you as a backer.
Hell yeah. You made my day. Like, I woke up and I saw this, and then I'm like, I've been in party mode ever since.
I know, man. I looked away. I've been watching it, and I swear I looked away for like a minute, and then the next thing you know, Sim's DMing me. He's like, "Dude, 10K, dude." It's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
And one of the best thing is I've been saying it, and people that have been following me and know me know that Michael Turner means the world to me. And some of the people that have been buying my books prior since 2009, there's always been a little dedicated to Michael Turner in it, and it's still going to be in it. And it's awesome that we passed the 10K on this fucking birthday.
Yeah, I think that's poetic, man. We got Wilberforce Woosters joined us as well. Hail, bro. Painboy says Sim works his ass off. He deserves it. Thank you, man. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm here with my blunt and my rum and coke brothers. I've unleashed the Kraken.
Let's see. We got a comment from the Ascending Apothecon. It says, "Why do you say hail anyway? I'm new to the CG movement, so I don't know." Well, it started as a meme, "Hail Caesar," and it evolved into you hail each other. It's a hello. It's a what's up, how you doing, love you. It means a lot of different things. It's definitely evolved from the Hail Caesar meme that it started from.
Yeah, it's the Roman hail, as in like salute.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's just it's a greeting within CG. It's not culty.
Yeah.
Don't worry about, don't feel like you're in a cult because you say hail. It's an I love you. It's a what's up, I respect you.
Yeah, exactly. Like hail to the king.
Yeah. Exactly. I will always hail all of Comicsgate.
It's not the one with an E. That's the most important part of it.
No.
Hail to the king, baby. Oh, dude. It's hard to explain. I've been in a very cheery mood all day.
As you should, man.
That rum and coke is tasting really good.
I bet it is. Man, it is awesome to see. Finally fucking got there. I wanted to, I said this, I think at like 8K. I was like, man, I want to see this hit 10K before we go to print. I want that 5-figure mark.
Mm-hmm. But you were one of the first ones to tell me that I should wait till it's ready to print. But I was being stubborn because I'm like, no, I said I would close it. But then having fans coming just went like, okay, I'll give it 3 days.
Well, yeah, because
16 more backers. I'm like, okay, we're waiting.
Well, yeah, because you went on Raging Golden Eagle that one night, and you had a lot of people lauding over the campaign that were like, man, I don't have the money right now. Can you keep it open? And I mean, what are you going to say? No, I'm closing it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're gonna give the customers what they want. Give them a chance to get those Trump bucks, the paycheck, whatever it is, in their bank, so they can spend it on Bloodhunt.
I like Ben's comment, "Confiscate to hell and back." Yep.
Oh, dude, I like that, to hail and back. That'd make a good T-shirt.
That's it. It's a way of knowing that somebody's been there for a while, and it's like brotherly love type of a hello. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely started with War Campaign.
Yeah.
but it ran from there.
That's why I meant brotherly love, war
Yeah.
campaign. Hell.
Metal Movies and Brucey says, I will legit hit 15K. Ooh.
Oh, is that a challenge, Metal Brewski? Okay, at 15K it goes black and red.
That is true. That is technically a stretch goal that I
Yeah.
guess if we get there before we send the files to print, we can still do the black and red.
Yep. That's still doable.
Now we were talking about this the other day actually about doing another campaign in the future and doing it either color or black and red.
Yeah. Sorry, Pen is like working paint sets all the trends. Yeah. And CG, that's fucking true.
It is true. There's no denying that.
Yep.
Death Pusher says, "Hail the brethren." Fuck yeah, hail the brethren.
Fuck yeah.
Lothar D. Hail, bro. He says, "Hail Comicsgate. Hail War Campaign. Hail Lothar D."
We are all the last Spartans.
Let's see. You're sending Apothecon says, "How much longer will this comic stay up? I might support it this upcoming weekend." Oh, it'll still be open. Like we just said, we plan on keeping this open now until we actually go to print. We got a couple things that we got to finalize.
I would
Get
say
everything.
about 2 weeks, like the end of the month it's closed. Like it's just starting shipping. Like what, the 20 something, maybe a week or two. Like right now I'm
It's
waiting for
already
the
the 21st.
Yeah.
I don't have a calendar in front of me. Well, yeah, I do. So yeah, like a little over like a week and a half, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And May 1st is my birthday, so hopefully I'll be able to ship the first one then.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
As soon as I'm ordering the prints, I'm closing the campaign, and I'm gonna overprint a little bit just to be safe, because both covers of this campaign are exclusive. They're not. I'm not reprinting them. Both of them, even the variant cover, and the what's left. Well, will probably be back when I do either the black and white, the black and red edition, if it doesn't happen, or the full colored one. We never know.
Oh yeah, metal says no. Your book. Sorry, it was a typo. I'm drinking. All right, cheers, bro.
Dude, man, I'd love it because, dude, you've seen the little test I did for the black and red edition.
Yeah, man. I think I would love to see this book in black and white with fucking blood all over it, because there is a shitload of blood in this book. It's not called Bloodhunt for no reason.
Nope.
I mean, there's some pages that it's like nothing but blood.
Yeah, especially one of the last ones I did.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, it just gets bloodier and bloodier as it goes along. And I mean, by the time you're halfway through this book, you're like, there's no way it could get any bloodier than this, but it does.
And I hope that when everybody reads it, like that they get the point that I'm trying to I'm trying to give you my version of a manga, but also give you the experience of you just watching anime when you're done. And I hope that it works, because that's the entire thing that I've been trying to do with this. And yeah, Adam agrees. He says that I succeeded, but he might be a bit biased.
I do. I might be, but I don't think I am. Like I said, I was so glad that you added those extra pages at the end before you actually got to the 10K stretch goal to add the extra pages, because cutting that ending short would have been a disservice to the readers.
Oh, you saw how it was coming up, and I was not having it.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to cut their book short anyway, but to see it all come together in this final version, doing the script on those last couple of pages, man, it was just, oh man, it's this book is a page turner, to say the least, man. This book is going to hook you in, and it's not going to let you go until the very last page, and then you're still going to want more. And Tim's got more coming too.
Yep, I got 2 more planned, and there's more things that you will find out eventually. Like, I still have the Mona and Wolf Dragon that's coming.
Yeah. And Nat the Merc, which will be in CG Jumpstart. Sorry, we're not having a Jumpstart show tonight. We're taking a week off. They're working hard at getting vestige out there. It's kind of taking precedence over everything right now. But what better time? Because, Bloodhunt's at 10K. And I was like, dude, Sim, we're not doing a Jumpstart show. Let's do a 10K celebration show. And he's like, fuck yeah, bro, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got Froggo Funding. He changed his name. Froggo Funding in the chat. Just woke up from a nap. Perfect timing. Hell yeah, perfect timing. Good to have you here. We also got Dive Ninja in the chat as well. Come on, highlight the chat. There it is. Hail. Congrats,
Hello,
brother.
everyone.
Can't
Thank
wait
you for
my
dropping
copies.
by. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, could you imagine? I didn't think that when we first discussed this, when we launched the campaign, that we wanted the campaign to be funded in 2 weeks, and it worked. And we think that, the best case scenario is that we would reach 10K before it closed. And it is the best case scenario.
I know. Let's see. Z-Russ is saying, damn, getting me pumped for it, bro. Fuck it. Dude, that's what it's all about. I want people to be super excited when this hits their doorstep. I want them to rip it open and just tear into that book immediately.
Do a refresh, Frogo says.
Do a refresh. Refreshing page.
Yep. Badoosh.
Boom. $10,180.
One more.
Backer. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your support. We appreciate it. Do me a favor, guys, in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and share this stream out or share the campaign link out. I don't care which one you do. Do one or the other. Let's get more eyes on this. Let's get some more people in here. The link for the book, of course, is in the description. I'll drop it in the chat for everybody for easier access. But I don't think I really need to say Bloodhunt. We know what it is. Boom. There it is. Links in the chat.
Yeah, the most badass vampire in comics. Period.
It is, dude. If you like hyper-violent stories, which I'm a huge fan of hyper-violence. Yeah, I love that over-the-top shit where, dude gets his face punched through, the fist goes completely through the skull and shit like that. Just over-the-top gore. This book has it all. And then some.
Mm-hmm. It's everything I love from anime into it. So I've also studied animation, and I love to put little animation and within it. And you'll see, like, one of the things that I've been trying to do, and you can see it in some of the samples on the campaign, is the panels are technically animated. Like I'm trying to give you like what we would call the main keyframes of an animation without the in between. Those would be a panel. So I'm trying to give you the illusion of movement through a page.
Yeah, and I think you definitely captured it. I've said this before many times. Working on the script for this book was one of the hardest things that I've ever had to write, because your storytelling in the art is so on point, and it tells so much of the story by itself without words that it's hard to put words on it without stepping on the art or being repetitive or reductive in any way. Mm-hmm. It was a fucking challenge. Thank you, Pan, for drop. He beat me like 1 second with the link drop. Thanks, bro.
Oh yeah.
But seriously, this book could go completely dialogue-less, and it would still be a wild ride. And I don't think you wouldn't really miss too much. You can still figure out exactly what's going on, because Sim's art tells the story itself, and very, very few artists can really pull that off. I mean, Sim's the facial features. Some of Vincent's looks throughout this book, when shit happens, the looks on his faces are fucking priceless, man.
I like one of the last pages when he goes in front of the Gabriella. He just looks at her like, what?
Yeah, he's got that like his jaws half open. He's got one eyebrow up, like, and the one page you've shown it off, the werewolf scene with the transformation. He's standing there on the one side of the page, and he's like, here, you got to hear. All right, we'll share this so everybody can see what I'm talking about. Like, he's got this look like, what's going on? Oh shit. Like, we didn't have to put any dialogue. We did some narration there, some inner dialogue, but for the most part, it tells itself. Like you can see exactly what he's thinking there.
Like, what the hell's going on? Oh, fuck me.
And I'm pretty sure that might be what the dialogue is there too. Oh
Yeah,
fuck me.
I think it's like fuck me. Then it goes
Yeah.
down and fuck me sideways.
that oh shit moment.
But I also try to pace also the evolution of the character. Like, it's not just an origin story. A lot of people think that I spoiled a lot of the story. No, I did not.
No.
The origin story is what, the first 15 pages? About?
Yeah, about that.
Like, the first chapter is the origin plus the setup and the interlude. But
Yeah, I mean, you shared a lot of art going, throughout this campaign, and I think that was really good to get people hyped. But I don't feel like you gave away anything. The twists and turns of this story are still in the story. Nobody knows what they are outside of maybe a handful of people that, were kind of involved in the production process. But nobody knows what's coming, man. The finale of this book, I'm telling you, is going to leave people's jaws on the fucking floor.
yeah, and my, like I told you, my wish is that everybody likes it so much that they won't stop talking about it. That everybody feels bad that they missed it. That would be like the best thing that could ever happen.
I mean, that kind of is like, the goal of some of these, campaigns is to get people jealous that they missed out on it. Who we got here? Somebody just popped in the chat. It's the real fucking Steve Dye, editor supreme.
Hell, brother.
Yeah, brothers. I know what's coming. I know what's happening.
Yeah, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. What's up, bro? How you doing today?
Not much, man. I just heard you guys talking about the ongoing success of Bloodhunt, and yeah, I was working on some Volume 2 script stuff on that today, and yeah, I just wanted to pop in and congratulate Sim on 5 figures, bitch. Hell yeah, brother.
Yes,
Yeah.
bigger bitches. And thanks.
Yeah, man.
When I was going over the story with Steve, he's like, dude, how the hell are you gonna finish that in 5 pages? And when he went through, you go, damn.
Yeah.
Sim's a master storyteller. People don't know it yet. They will. They will. Once this lands in their hands and they read this book, they'll come to realize that Sim is actually a master storyteller.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, agreed. It's action packed. It's a page turner. There's some big beats, some twists and turns. It's a really cool story. Hell, brother Pam. Hell.
Hell, everyone.
We got Villan as well. We got Prick 13's Hale and Steve Dye also.
Hell, Prick 13.
Hell, Prick.
The Ascending Apothecon says don't simp.
There is, as near as I can tell, and I'm well into the script, a complete lack of simpage in Bloodhunt. It's pretty anti-simp, I could say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty anti.
I mean, there are hot babes, and it is definitely it starts off driven by love.
It is a love story, but
little bit.
There's not a whole lot of hand wringing going on. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess you could call this a love story in a sense.
In a sense.
Well, I think it is. I think the impetus is, the lost
but
love.
It's not a classic. Yeah. It's not a classic love story type of thing. It's not like the dominant thing of the story, but it's there. It's very important to the character and his drive.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very true.
Well, it's impetus and motivation, as love so often is, but it certainly doesn't get away of bloodthirsty violence, which is what we actually want in our comics.
Mm-hmm.
And Vincent doesn't sparkle at all. There's no sparkliness to him, unless you count like the blood glistening off of his skin at some points.
And he ain't no vampire hunter.
Yeah, shiny with blood, perhaps, but sparkles? No sparkles.
No, like I like to say, but he doesn't sparkle, but he likes to make blood sparkle out of his victims.
Ascending Apothecon asked, did the villains kill the character's pet bunny?
Nope. No, it's the setup is pretty much somebody sent him to his death, so he wants vengeance on the boss that he was working on, and that's all I'll say. You know, like I've said before, it's there's many pages, there's a lot of action, and I do have to keep the main story element out. Can't talk too much about it, but I think I've weaved a nice little story within all the bloodshed and action, and I think that I've I've tried my best to not make the violence and gore like free, make it entertaining, funny, and part of the story.
Yeah, he is a little bit quippy. This vampire. He has a sparkle, but he's got a sharp tongue. I like that.
Yeah, he's got a
Sharp
sharp
teeth,
tongue.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
he's a
Sharp
bit
teeth
of a
and sharp
motor
tongue.
mouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's a bit of a smartass.
Well,
But before he becomes a vampire, he's the world's foremost assassin. So
Yep.
he's got that ego of the world's foremost assassin. And
And
obviously that carries on. So once he becomes a vampire, his one might say his ego becomes just a little bit bigger.
mm-hmm. He becomes drunk with power as much as he goes. But there's
Mhm.
also the factor of the story is when we start the story, it's he's working for a boss right now, like regularly for one that pays him, a lot of money. But the thing is also he's also took a liking to his daughter, to his boss's daughter, and he's secretly dating her, and it leads to him being set up to his death.
A little bit of forbidden.
all right. Spoilers. Come on.
There it is.
It's in the original pitch.
You're walking a fine line, brother.
I know.
Now there is, Hell Metal Movies and Brewski's Hell Brother. There is a not so gradual awakening to what he is now capable of. He already has the mentality, but when you add in the added capabilities, blood flies to be sure.
Let's see. Art of Steven asks, is he still gay vampire? No.
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 Nope.
No identity politics in this story whatsoever.
Nope.
There is diversity. There's werewolves and vampires and some other creatures of the night. So it's diverse, but there's no identity politics.
Yeah, I can tell you that Vincent is pretty much on PC.
He's This is a testosterone laden story. There is no lack of testosterone in the story.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy that sees himself as the embodiment of death from when he's human. So imagine when he turns into a vampire. And
see, Frago says, I finally was able to back it again today. These glasses are making it hard to read. My bank wouldn't let me back the other cover for forever. Oh yeah, some of the international backing through Indiegogo has been a bit of a bitch lately, depending on what kind of bank you have.
Yeah, but I've also remember when I told you that my account, the campaign got flagged for an inappropriate thing and then they asked me for my passport to prove my ID.
You've had every manner of hiccup along the way on this campaign.
Yeah, but I pulled through.
As one should. So as one needs to.
You know that what the saying says, right? When you're going through hell, keep going. Don't look back.
There's only one way out, and that's forward.
Yep.
You're right.
Going forward.
Keeping
your eyes on the goddamn price.
Wooster says, man, I haven't heard of Steve Dice spoilers in weeks.
Yeah, we missed it.
It has been a while because last week on Jumpstart we had the top 10 crew, and there wasn't still. Well, I mean, Steve was in the chat, but we didn't have any real spoilery talk. We were just kind of shooting the shit with each other.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother Tyler, brother Ace, and also Lola. That was a really good show. Enjoyed listening.
That was a lot of fun talking with those three. I will say that that was honestly one of the only shows out of any show that I've done that I've gone into kind of worried. Like I was like, man, I hope this goes good. I hope we can make some entertaining content out of talking with these fine folks. But not too far into the stream, I mean, my mind was at ease because talking with Tyler, I mean, Tyler, Ace, and Lola, I mean, it's three of the coolest people, some of the most outspoken people in Comicsgate, and getting to talk with them and pick their brains on some things was, I think, a great time. And I think the chat dug it too, which in my mind is the most important part. I mean, sure, I could be entertained, but I'm hoping that the audience is the ones that are majorly entertained. And it seemed like everybody had a good time. So I'm really glad we put that show together.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
We have Ace in the chat, actually.
Hell,
Ace.
brother,
Ace.
Hell, Ace.
We got
Yeah, I mean, Tyler really knows his
brother.
comics. Tyler really knows his comics. So, anytime you can talk comics with Tyler, you're going to get some good opinion, some good perspective on what's going on in and out of Comicsgate. He keeps more of a thumb on what's going on mainstream. I know the Donny Cates thing hit him particularly hard. That's kind of old news, but he was liking that, and then that went bad. But yeah, Tyler really knows his comics, so solid perspective from him as always. Hell, Tyler.
Yeah, he's a guy that it seems like he just can't get enough of comics. He'll read everything that he can get his hands on, no matter where it comes from. Which I mean, it's awesome. I've been there before too. Shit, Simps, you're supposed to give me a warning before you change your screen up. Damn it.
I just thought I was closing everything. But yeah, as you can see, I'm finishing up the variant cover. And I'm starting all the sketch cards.
Yeah, that variant. I tell everybody, if you want to get in on this campaign, you got to go with the featured tier, the Bloodhunt all in, because it gets you both covers. The variant cover is a beautiful wraparound that Sim is doing, and it's essentially your thank you page, is it not?
It's my special thank you page. Yeah. There's some people on it, and it's my way of saying thank you for people that had my back and supported Bloodhunts, for a long time. And some of them are already in the book, but when I was working on the cover, I went like, you know what? Let's put the ones that don't really fit in story mode on it.
I just think that's probably the coolest thank you could give. Your hardcore supporters, the people who have promoted this book from jump. Give them an homage on the cover. It's fucking cool, man. I mean, everybody loves a thank you page to see their name in a book, but to throw some people on the cover of your book as a thank you is above and beyond, dude. Once again, Sim goes above and beyond.
I'll give a few spoilers. There's Adam on it. There's Ro. You have Captain Fuckhead. You have Dan the Milkman. You have Doug. You have Liam. And I'll leave it there for the ones that I'll name.
Yeah.
That was spoilery enough, bro.
Yeah, but those are known people, and I'll leave it at that. Hey, they know it. Everyone know that they're on it.
All right.
Well, I for one can't give it much stronger endorsement than I'm working on it. And I think it's a great story. The artwork's great. It's full of action. It's got some particularly spicy payoffs. I think everybody's going to be really, really happy with it. And again, I just want to congratulate Sim on his perseverance, his work ethic, and his vision in bringing this thing home.
Well, thank you. And I'm so happy that it's all done. We're just in the final edit modes, and then it's print file and PDF, and we're done.
Yeah, man, and your bro David on letters, man, he's knocking it out. I had I will say I had some reservations when you told me that Dave, who has not really done any lettering before, was going to letter this book, and I was like, man, okay, I know he's your bro and everything, and that's all well and good, but I really hope that we're not skipping on any quality by going in house, as it were, for a letter. but fuck, he has knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, Dave's actually doing a great job. Yeah, the stuff that he has done for the not the Merc excerpt that's soon to appear in Jumpstart. Really, really good work. Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
And the job that he did on the Cybershock too, everybody liked it.
Yeah, he rocks Cybershock, and I mean he's rocking Bloodhunt, the Nat the Merc. I mean, we've
Yeah,
got somebody who's he'll be competing with Eric Weathers and Phil Diaz pretty soon, I think. Once people see some more of his work.
he's already done with the lettering right now. He's just going over the final edits that Steve just did.
Nice. Now this is onto the printer after that. Look at this. We have a Dusty Kemp in the chat. Wayward Comics. Hail
Hello.
says, congratulations, Sim. Hail, bro.
Yeah,
Hell, brother.
Hell, Wayward Comics, Phil.
Yeah, some of the backers got some of my first sketch cards.
Well, it's excellent work. And speaking of which, the work never stops. Gat's taking a break. He's up to his elbows, of course, in fulfilling Vestige Volume 1. But I'm going to have to break away because Gat and I and Doodle are jamming on pages 25 through whatever we get to. We're about halfway done with Vestige Volume 2. And I've got to jump into that, dudes. The works never stops. But
Yep.
I did want to drop in and very publicly congratulate Sim on a job that he's doing really well. Congrats to you too, Adam. You guys are crafting a great story. And Sim, get your pages in, brother.
You missed it, didn't you?
Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate you stopping by. Your words of kindness mean so much to us. And well, I mean, you're on to Vestige too. You said so. I know you got your hands full.
Yeah, and I'm very happy that to have you on board, brother.
Not at all, man. Yeah, it's a pleasure working on it. I'm happy to be working on it. But yeah, Doodles, we're into the second half of the artwork for Vestige 2, and we got to keep that ball rolling. We got to all, in my opinion, shoulder to shoulder. We got to keep pushing this rock up the hill, man. I mean, we can taste victory, but you can never be complacent.
Yeah, and
thinking that all the work is done.
And let's not get distracted by people fighting.
Yeah,
Eyes on the fucking price.
Yeah,
2020 over $10 million, and it's not just the big guys; it's us. Our part of the pie is going to be in there.
Yeah, there you go. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the prize, and let's keep moving this thing forward.
Hell.
And finally, thank you again for so many weeks of previewing Jumpstart, Adam. Just as soon as message starts hitting mailboxes, we'll have some big shows with the launch for Jumpstart, which is completed and in the can and ready to roll. So it's on to bigger and better things.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I got to dip, brothers. Got to go to work.
Yep. Say hi to everyone.
Hell.
Well, look at that. It wasn't a Jumpstart show, but we got a little bit of Jumpstart in there anyway, didn't
we? Yeah. Dude, CG Jumpstart, it's going to be huge. All the stories in it are awesome. The death. Can't fucking wait.
That's definitely I got to say, that's probably my most anticipated part of that book right now is give me some John Joe Ball death.
And you saw the little piece I'm working on for it too.
Yeah, dude.
A little homage to Berserk. Yeah, taking my time because right now it's just I'm just sketching it out. I'm doing it traditionally on the end.
Nice. All right, we got Joseph King's in the chat. Let's see. He says, "I regret shaving my mustache. What was I thinking? Shaking my damn head." Yeah, what were you thinking, bro? What's wrong with you?
Look, I might be the French Canadian, but he's the Frenchman. You do remind me of the Frenchman in what is it again? The Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
Yeah, what was the name of the actor? I keep forgetting it.
Monty Python or the
right?
Shit, you put me on the spot, damn it.
Okay, drop it. It'll come back.
All right.
That
Yeah.
guy.
If we
The
don't
guy that
think,
plays the Frenchie.
if we don't think about it, it'll come to us. I guarantee it. Oh shit. Let's see, did we get anybody else? Let's hit refresh. See if. Ah, damn.
Dude, I'm so freaking stoked. 180.
I know, but like Froggo was like hit refresh, so now I'm gonna be. I gotta remind myself to hit refresh at least like every 10 minutes or so.
Oh, dude. And I was thinking I'm probably gonna have to add 2 extra pages at the end to put a full thank you page, because I'd like to have a full thank you page for everybody.
Oh, you mean let's list all the backers?
Yep.
I approve of that extra page.
So I'm gonna put all their names on one page, and I might add a little something extra, like decorative.
John Cleese, thank you, Beacon.
Thank you. Yeah, John Cleese. Your father was what was it again? I do.
Your mother was a hamster.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And your father smell of elderberries.
You could do it better. You're actually French. You can do it better. You should be able to anyway.
Your father was a hamster. Yeah, I love that. I love Monty Python's.
Dude, I did speaking of impressions and voice work. I did some voiceover work for Mike Murphy's new Deep Well campaign. He's putting together a trailer, and I did some voiceover work for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't wait till he's editing it all together now. He kind of put a teaser out about it today. He had some. He teased out today that he was going to tease some other things coming very soon, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be one of the things.
Me right now, like I'm finishing the variant cover. I'm gonna start ordering all the bookmarks, because people are gonna be getting an extra bookmark with their book.
That's dude. I forgot about that. Yeah, talk about that. Talk about it. Well, I mean, I guess you just did. People are getting an extra bookmark with their book.
Yep. I extended the bookmarks to everybody, just because. Thank you. It's not gonna cost me more ordering more bookmarks. I'm gonna order a whole bunch and send it.
No, I mean bookmark. That's a drop in the pond.
You saw the business card.
I love the business card. You're doing the 6 a.m. stickers, which are fucking cool. I love 6 a.m. comics. His artwork, that cartoony, gamey style, and his Vincent is fucking cool. I thought you had that as your profile, or not profile picture, but your little avatar thing.
The 6 a.m. thing?
Yeah.
Nah. No, I'm not saying that I don't. I love it. I just never put it.
Oh, I don't know what I was thinking then. I swear you did.
No, but I put it as one of the updates.
Don't mind me. I'm drinking.
Oh, me too, dude. I've been drinking rum and coke and smoking. So, I'm all mellow, chill, and enjoying myself. And, just a little glimpse through something else too. As soon as I'm done with the little something I'm doing for Sunsworn, and the print that I'm doing for what's his name again? Peregrine? Is it Peregrine?
Peregrine. Yeah. Why can nobody say that?
Because it's not a name of a bird that we're used of pronouncing, so we always question ourselves when we say it.
I listened to Adam Post tonight, like stumble all over that. Peregrine.
So, Peregrine. And after that, I'm also starting a little animation for Not the Merc, for the Not the Merc #1 campaign. So there's going to be a nice little intro animation coming with that.
So not the tales from the Natverse,
nope,
the Nat #1.
Yes, because what I'm doing is going to take me a little while. I'm doing a little bit of 3D animation and 2D animation.
Oh snap!
Yeah, I'm starting to build the Nat ship in 3D next week.
Ooh.
It's going to be fun.
Dude, you know what? Actually, after talking with Gatsis the other week, it'd be really cool to get Nat's ship done on Gas's his 3D printer.
Mm,
Offer up like I don't know, like 5 of them on the campaign,
that would
just,
be cool.
just a real limited amount.
One of the things I was thinking of printing was the head of Bob.
Oh yeah,
That's dad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the ship would really be, I think people would jump over that,
Mm-hmm. I think you're right.
especially once they actually see it.
You know, I it's I've been talking about it for a while. Like I've studied 3D animation and modeling, so it's something I do want to get back into. But I love the anime look, and 2D animation is what I like to do. But I'm comics first. I love comics. Like I studied in movies, and I realized the same thing that Jim Lee was saying one day in one of the interviews, where it's like, dude, comics, you get to do movies without having to put up with the actors' behavior,
Yeah, and you've got
special effects, budget, having to
exactly. Yeah, that's always my thing. Is like you have a nearly unlimited special effects budget with comic books.
yeah. You can have a big budget movie in a comic and doesn't cost you nothing compared to a movie.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's see.
Oh.
Wooster says so many books shipping right now. I am nearly getting a great comic every week. Yeah, man.
But that's what we were telling people. It's that we need a setup, right? Like right now, like in the next 4 months, there's 4 books of mine that's coming out. There's a Cyber Shock that came out. I'm on it. I did a big part of it. I played a big part of it.
Wait,
There's
yeah, you
Bloodhunt.
colored the whole motherfucking thing.
I did Bloodhunt. There's CG Jumpstart coming out, and there's Not the Merc, Crash Course, and the 3-page Meme Police in the parody. And after, there's Tales from the Nightverse coming out that's all ready to print unless we reach the stretch goal that I got planned, which it's another extra little short story that I've already written. And yeah, that's gonna be like 4 books in the next 4 months.
That's the one that was originally on the Bloodhunt campaign, wasn't it?
No, the one that's originally on the Bloodhunt campaign is Battle Royale, and it's already included in it. The new one is something that I haven't drawn yet, and that's gonna be the stretch goal.
Oh, okay. All right, I was mistaken then.
And that's the part of the origin of Luani.
Sweet. Hey, we got Black motherfucking Daddy in the chat. Hail
Hell
the
Black.
brethren. Hail Black.
Hell the motherfucking brethren.
We got Edward Marlis as well. Fuck. Okay. Oh, he said he was late. That's all right. You're here now, bro. That's all that matters.
Better late than never, brother.
That's right, man. We don't care if you're late.
We started late.
Also, Adam AF is shit listed from YouNoob. Am I?
What the fuck is YouNoob?
Yeah, I think that's the Overlord's YouTube. I thought that was over with. I thought I was back in their good graces. You might have to re-ring the bell.
Yeah.
Because I was on my Adam AF channel. I've been checking to see if I've been getting notifications for Arch City, and I have been. So I don't know, dude. Maybe YouNoob just hates you. I don't know what to say, man. Well, Sim, did you ever end up dropping the link out like you said you were gonna once we started?
Yeah, I dropped it in one of the groups. I didn't know which one else to share it in.
Oh, that's fine. I know we had a couple.
There's a lot of people streaming everywhere. There's Carla having a promoton. There's a lot of people streaming at the same time. So everybody's busy promoting books.
See, that umbrella guy sends his love, but he is unable to make it. It's a bummer.
Passion says he's gonna jump in soon.
Passion.
Yeah, it was an abrupt unplanned streaming, like last minute thing. Hey, bro, we should probably do this.
Passion's right there.
Yep.
Why are you over there? Get in here. What are you doing? What are you doing on that side?
Technically, Phil has the invite.
I just heard a ding.
Phil Beacon can jump in, the mighty Beacon. Ah, there you go. Talking about the brother.
He literally like just said your name, and then I heard.
Oh yeah, go back 7 Legions as well.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, if you already
the
backed Bloodhunt and you don't want to back it again, I understand. Go back 7 Legions. Get in on that shit.
Yeah, you get 2 issues. You get Bookmark, drawn by Sim.
Hell yeah.
You get a 4-pack of trading cards, and that is just the basic package. And we are so close to 5,000, at which point you will get a button pin.
Really?
Ooh, what size?
About I think the size I was looking at was about 2 inches diameter.
That's decent size.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, but yeah.
You got big plans with 7 Legions, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be an epic series, and yeah.
Here, we're not stingy around here. Man.
Okay.
Gonna pull it out.
Oop, as long as I click the right tab. There we go.
Oh yeah.
And it was not your porn file. We're good.
Okay. That was
almost the tab I clicked. It was I seen SE and then I almost clicked it and I was like, no. SEB.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you're getting closer to that 5K mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's only $146 away.
Yep.
Dude, come on, let's get this going. If you guys haven't heard of it, check it out. It's like half Eastern comic, half manga.
Yeah, so it's like 2 different art styles, 2 different sides of the story. You got the continued adventures of Hiko, which in issue 2 are going to be issue 2 and on are going to be drawn by Pablo Romero in his manga style, and you got the self-contained stories that are like the memories of Azrakal, and those will be drawn by Henry Ponciano, who drew that poster there.
I love this poster too, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, this is on point.
And print tier and above, you'll get a copy of that poster along with a Pablo Romero poster and a Carl Oro poster.
Oh yeah, that villains poster.
Yes, yeah. And I just recently updated my my page with a I think it's the next page. Yeah, you got the old version, and just beneath that, you got the new version.
Oh, ooh, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Updated colors. Issue 1's colors are being updated. Yeah, that's where I am now.
Damn. Oh shit. Yeah, there's a
Oh yeah.
quite the difference here.
Yeah, when I did issue 1 the first time, it was out of like desperation. I had a colorist, it didn't work out, and then I was like, shit, I'm just gonna do this on my own. And then, I got hired on to 2 other gigs, and I've improved greatly since then.
Well, I mean, practice makes perfect, brother.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. I think that people don't really realize, man. You can teach yourself a lot of things, and just practice at it. Do it, and you'll see improvement pretty quickly. Actually, Ace?
Hail,
So
brother.
the Ace.
Hail.
Well, we got Ink Spots in the chat. He's that colorist guy who's doing cash grab. He says, "Congratulations, Sim. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
you.
I appreciate it."
And thanks, Ink. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I didn't think we would. Like before when I announced I was closing it, and when I listened to everyone and the backers, my future backers. Well, hey, here I am.
Yeah, it's
So listen to the fans a bit more.
Well, yeah, give the fans what they want. They want you to
brother.
They want you to have their money, but they want the opportunity to give it. Why would you take that opportunity away from them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's 10K, well deserved, man.
Thanks.
I mean, always doing fan art for everyone's books. Doing bookmarks for other campaigns and such. And you also got 3 sketch cards on my campaign. So if anyone wants to pick up any more sim art, you got
You
a
still
tier for that.
you still haven't sold them?
No,
Hmm.
yeah,
Michael, we need to get you. You need to start appearing more in the
Oh, yeah.
wild. I feel
Yeah,
like you're always. I don't know if you're just always
You
busy
need,
working like a
Yeah.
real person or what, but I
yeah.
feel like
Wound
you're
up
always hiding.
wound up out for a couple weeks with Corona.
But he's done the colors for Dusty Tortillas. He's done the colors
Yep.
for Cyborg USA.
Yep, Cyborg issue.
Issue 2.
Yep, issue 2, which a lot of people are getting that now.
Yeah, I love those books. I wish you would have done both books,
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
Everybody's already had a taste of the bacon.
The bacon. Is that what we're calling him now? The bacon?
No, it's a beacon. The beacon.
It'll always be the
Yeah,
beak
The
to me.
beacon. Yeah, that's what I said. The
Beak.
beacon.
My favorite beak. We got CG World Order in the chat. Hail.
Hell.
Hail CG World Order.
Passion is still trolling in the chat and not on this side of the stream. I don't know what the fuck his deal is.
Passion for slacking strikes again. By the way, we need to get Mike on more shows.
Yeah.
You survived the corona, so now you got no more excuses, brother.
Yep.
Get your ass on more shows.
Yeah, dude, I feel
Let's
like we
get
need
you
to use
back
that. Like we've got a beer
We have a
virus
corona-
survivor right here.
Yeah.
That's
Even
right,
the
baby.
coronavirus couldn't stop me. Buy my
right.
book.
Seven
I have
legions
mastered
fought-
death itself.
7 legions fought off the corona. That alone should get a backing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna go refill my rum and coke.
I don't know why he didn't just have that sitting next to his computer.
Some questions can never be answered.
Slacker. I've got like 3 beers lined up behind my computer, just ready to go. They'll probably be room temperature by the time I get there, but
I'm saying once you do a stream, you got to have everything prepared ahead of time. You
that's
gotta
right,
have,
man.
like,
I got
gotta have your
my bedpan underneath me. I'm ready to go.
Exactly, there we go. You got to have your beers, whatever you're drinking has to be lined up. Be there stuck until you tap out or YouTube strikes you down, whichever one comes first.
Probably the strike, the way it's been going lately.
Oh yeah, left and right, man. Nobody's safe.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I was listening to the Wangcast earlier tonight. Well, they ended up moving it over to Adam Post's channel because Wenger was having bandwidth issues. But after they moved it over to Post channel, they were reading, like, I don't know, it was some prose novel from Gail Simone from, like, I guess way back in the day, and just like, I don't know, 5 minutes into them reading this story, this stream gone.
Seriously?
Yep.
Well, I mean, SJWs are monitoring all these streams for anybody out there. That's been going on for a while now.
How many thumbs down do I have? Do I have my 1 thumbs down yet?
Nope.
No.
As far as I know. Let me refresh.
I think they stopped doing that for the most part.
No,
They
dude,
used to do that a lot.
I just said this the other day. Like I was looking on my channel dashboard, and like every one of my videos has 1 thumbs down.
Well, that's just to butter somebody.
I mean, I don't care. I think it's funny, but I just, I'm kind of waiting for it now. I want to see it.
But you did used to notice there used to be like a handful of thumbs down every live stream back in the day.
Yeah, I used to get 2 almost before I started all the time. It was right after I pissed off that Nasser guy. I don't know if it had anything to do with that or not. It's hard to say. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of people that hate me.
They always say, "Judge a man by his enemies."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you judge the enemies in like by their number or like quality of enemies? Because I feel like if you go by quality, it's kind of shitty.
I don't know. Batman has awesome villains.
Yeah, because it's
Like,
good
what the hell are we
quality.
talking about?
We got talking about Comicsgate villains, like real life Comicsgate villains.
Oh.
We're what 146 away from 5K. We can do that for Michael.
Yeah,
Michael's got to get on some more shows, man. No more slacking.
Dude, go
No more.
people, go buy those sketch cards. Just those sketch. If he sells those 3 sketch cards, he's over it.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. You're not very good at math there, Sim, but we'll let that slide. That's okay. 'Cause
What,
you're a good
how much
artist.
he's asking? 30? 90? Yeah,
25.
okay. He's almost there.
Yeah.
If you grab the book with it, do you have his as an add-on?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Buy the book and get a sketch card, and then now we're talking.
Yeah.
But it's not even a book. You're getting 2 books.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Two
with the
floppies of how many pages again?
The total pages is 50. It's 20 pages on issue 1, 30 on issue 2.
So you're getting 60-something page, 60+ page of comic, of content. No ads?
No, that's 50.
50?
I told you math.
Dude, I've been drinking a bit too much. I don't drink usually.
I
Okay?
can tell.
I'm usually fucking good at it.
We'll have to
I'm
take
sorry.
your word for it.
I'm gonna stop doing math right now.
Yes.
Dude, you seen the glass? You seen my rum and coke?
Yeah, I've seen the way you mix drinks. You're not a very good bartender either.
Hey.
Igspot says I got 75 thumbs down before the stream started once.
Yo quiero mi Cuba Ruble. Okay.
Yeah,
We're all real though. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely do have low quality enemies, but we do have a lot of them. I feel like we angered a really motivated short bus somewhere.
You know, not because Batman villains are awesome, that they're actually succeeding in things. Just saying.
None of Batman's villains have ever been successful though. Except maybe Joker.
Pretty successful. Yeah.
Bane did fuck him up a bit.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bane was definitely successful. Old school Bane.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that they all have their highlights, but they're mostly always getting stupidly defeated. You know, like they always end up having that type of story.
Well, it's kind of like Thanos. You know, Thanos in the comics originally, he was always his own worst enemy. Like he always defeated himself. The Avengers could never do shit against him, but it was just basically tricking him into defeating himself, like powering himself down. Stupid shit like that.
So yeah, go back 7 legions. Come on. Only 146 left.
Back it. Do it.
Yep.
Now.
Share it.
Math is not that off.
You're getting better.
Yeah, and if you know someone who owns a store who's looking to get some books, retailer perk, you get 5 copies of each book, 5 copies of each poster, 5 copies of the trading cards, and 5 copies of the bookmarks. So you get a lot, and a piece of original concept art. So even if none of that sells, that concept art could be worth something someday.
Yeah, and that bookmark is drawn by Yo, and colored by him.
Yep.
And it
drawn
looks
by,
great.
Drawn by who? Oh, you?
Yo.
Yep.
I said yo. Me.
Thought that's what you said.
Yeah, by yours truly. Colored by the beacon.
We need to cut Sim off already, I think.
Why?
Colored by Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, Yo. It's
colored by him.
It's me. It's I. Sorry if I know some Spanish.
Drawn by I. Don't throw that Spanglish shit intermixed.
Okay. I've got that. I've got that bookmark. Okay, I can. Let's see if I can share this.
Are you sharing?
You got it up?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit, dude!
Yep.
Yeah. Sims line art, my colors.
Yep.
There we go.
Damn, that looks good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it looks good in print. I've already got the bookmarks printed and shipped to me already. They look nice.
There we go.
And
Putting
don't
a
worry.
lot of other bookmarks I've gotten to shame.
Yeah,
And don't worry. They already printed you're getting it with the book.
yep.
Dude, that turned out fantastic. Sim, I want to see Beacon color Bloodhunt now.
I know, right?
Yeah,
We already discussed that he might be doing the black and red and maybe the colors. We already talked about it.
yeah.
I'm thinking you could pull it off pretty well.
I think
And
so.
and just looking at this, I was like, man, this looks like it could be a cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, for
Mhm.
sure.
And that's what I want with my style. Like it's like you could say like high detail anime
Yeah,
with the style of been a mix of European, American, and anime, manga. Sorry,
yeah,
dude, it just mixed well. It looks like it's a what is it again? A cell, an animated cell from.
yeah.
You nailed it.
Thanks.
It's a passion and him and that convinced me to do the tune shading.
Yeah.
On practicing tune shading on my colors for my books.
Yeah, when I was coloring that poster for the Dusty Tortillas campaign, my first thought was cell shading. Absolutely.
Yeah, that came out cool.
Yeah.
So people are supposed to be starting to get their Dusty Tortilla too. By the way, right? Or
I think
am
so.
I? Because he did announce that they were shipping soon.
I think so. I don't want to speak for him, but
Yeah. I just remember there was a post saying that they were shipping soon.
What are?
Yeah.
Sorry, I.
Dusty Tortilla. That's what I was asking. Then they said they were starting to
Yeah,
ship.
they should be shipping really soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last
Hey,
I saw Kemp was in the chat a little bit ago. We should have asked him. But yeah, last I heard they were finalizing and getting ready to get those bitches out there.
See,
That's great, man.
Metal Moves and Brewskis in the chat said Bane is beast. I named my son Bane. Dude, that's legendary.
There you
yeah.
go. Beacon. Shane is like, you should be spamming CG with this kind of work.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, man, we got a bunch of talented people in comics here. We just need to get more eyes on the product.
Yeah,
we do.
I
Guys,
feel like the eyes are there's tunnel vision with
You
a lot of
guys,
people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
you remember when my first campaign, I was in the shadow. Nobody knew anything about me until the last 2 weeks. And then on the second campaign, everything went well. So it's like, people, you need to freaking get out there. Make friends with your streams. Go get your out, expose yourself. The fan art is one of the best ways of doing it.
Yeah.
He's shares many cool covers, whatever, pinups, anything that's awesome that's gonna grab people's attention. Share that around and
Yeah.
let everybody see what you're working on.
Retweets and share are as important as backing.
Yeah,
Like
it
one of
really
the
is.
things that Nick always said, he goes, he backs the book and he promotes the books that he backs to the hell because he wants his book. He just wants his goddamn book the best that it can be, so he'll promote the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get like opportunities, share whatever cool stuff you're working on too.
Yeah.
That's because you think worried about spoilers, brother. You gotta share with people, especially if you're not that well known, man. Not people. If you get one of these small streams, big streams, medium streams, whatever. You got people watching you share, man. Not knock people off their socks. Make them go. You know what? I was gonna wait. I'm backing it, but this piece is dope. I might have to jump on this now.
Yeah.
You know, trust me, you got
Mhm.
somebody like if they're watching, that's a potential backer right there.
Yep.
Yep.
You know,
And
if
if
they're watching, that's your chance to hook them, man. You know, it's
mhm.
like you
Yeah.
throw that bait out and you got a fish. Once you snatch them, man, you got to reel them in.
Yeah.
You
and
got
sometimes
people in the
and sometimes
chat watching,
you know,
share.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes you may not be interested in a project, but somebody might,
Yeah,
and
word of
might
mouth
be
goes a
very fucking
long
happy
way.
that you did retweet it.
Ink says, I like to imagine all my enemies have camel toes. Well, that would imply that most of your enemies are females, but I don't think females give two shits about you, Ink.
I think they all might have the what's it called, the fupa or the gunt. I think is
The
another name.
fupa. Fupa.
Yeah, they all tend to have that.
Nothing wrong with a fupa. Shane says a lot of unnecessary drama last few weeks. Time for art like this to shine over it all. Dude, I agree. We
Yeah.
kind of circled around that point a little bit earlier in this show. It's ignore the drama and let's get back to, as Steve says, pushing that rock up the hill, push that boulder up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Create
keep your
good
eyes on that
content.
goddamn price, and
Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize. Let's not lose sight of what we're supposed to be doing here, and that
yeah.
is creating a new industry that it's better than the mainstream industry, which we've already done that. Now we just need to get more eyes on it.
But that's what I keep telling people is when you see those drama, people fighting, let them fight, and just and when you're starting to feel like uninspired or it bothers you, just go detach a bit and go
Yeah,
back to the
turn
source.
away. You don't have to live on Twitter, people.
No, like me and Beacon, we like to go on Discord and watch cartoons and anime and movies and stuff, and we
Yep.
just work. And yeah,
And fighting with the occasional communist, that's kind of fun. But as far as infighting goes, just let it slide.
mm.
That's right. Leave Twitter to savages.
Yeah, people will fight and let them fight. And if they step out of bounds or they go at you, that's something else. But
Yeah.
people will disagree, people will fight, and some people like to build drama, and that's it. It's always been like that. Like, dude, ever since the creation of the freaking internet, everybody's been saying, when you go on internet, beware, there's trolls. It's the
Mm-hmm.
internet. It's like stepping on the fucking stage, going to people and going, "Hey, I can sing," and then you start singing, you will get criticized. Same thing for
Yep.
acting and anything. The internet is the same principle. You have to build yourself like a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Hmm?
And sometimes you can turn the trolls on your side. Laugh along with the jokes.
Hell yeah, you've seen me do it.
Yeah.
That guy that's like, oh, you ripped off Dread. Dude, come on. It's Robocop. Come on.
That was funny shit when that dude said that. You're like, oh, it's a rip off of Judge Dredd. You're like, no, dude, it's a rip off of RoboCop.
Come on, you look more like Robocop.
Yeah, you gotta. I've learned that that's like the best way to actually deal with a lot of these fucking trolls is to troll them back.
One of the
Yeah.
songs is you got to learn how you got to learn how to roll with the punches, to learn
Yeah.
to roll with the blows.
Yeah, Metal says just sweep it off. Yep,
Yeah.
brush
Yes.
that dirt off your shoulder.
Yeah. Same thing I did with my first campaign. Brushed it off, came back with plan 2, and bingo. Now we're at 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and I still say that's so important. What you did, you had that campaign open for 2 months, was severely underfunded. Nobody knew who the fuck Sim was, even though you had appeared in the fan art section of Graveyard Shift,
Mm-hmm.
which was a very high selling book. Like people
And I
should
was,
have known who you were.
and I was one of
But
the first fan art of Cyberfrog.
yeah, that too. But what did you do when your campaign failed? Did you get discouraged and join up with the cherries? No.
No, I took a step back, reassessed myself with some friends, and came back with a new plan, and here we are.
Well, now sometimes teaming up, turning ante over a little bit of failure. that works out. You make about $500 on your next campaign. You know, it's a good payoff there. You know.
You know, what's the point? Like, this is not. How can I say?
I mean, just look at the path Miller went on. You know, he's a raging success now. You know, was it like 10,000 on his last one when he was making 100,000 before?
Dude, that's the thing that the mainstream stopped understanding that Image used to promote before. This is a team effort. It's like we
Yeah.
bust our ass to deliver the best entertainment that we can, right?
Mm-hmm.
And especially maybe stuff that we like, and we hope you like it too.
Yeah.
And it's if we don't have the backers, we don't. Back then it was more like if we don't have the clients. Well, what's the point of doing those comics then? It's like, what's the point of doing movies if nobody goes to see them anymore?
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing that people are losing sight of in Hollywood and all those places. It's like they think they're the top shit. They're this, and people will buy their shit no matter what they fucking do. Well, that's not how it works, because eventually people, especially in crowdfunding, it's important that we've always said it, Adam and everybody. I've always said that people don't just back the book. Sometimes your book can look amazing, but if they don't know the creator behind it a bit, they don't get to know you a little bit, at least a little bit, right? Because the entire principle of crowdfunding is it's people investing in your dream. They're signing up, they're sending you money, knowing that they may not get nothing, but they believe in you
Yeah.
that you will. Well, that's how I see it. Like, it's not just you when you're doing a crowdfunding. It's not just people that freaking like clients. They're coming to buy a regular comic book. They're coming here because they're investing in your dream to make it happen, and they want to be part of it. And you're giving them a special edition, right? So that's why there's a little bit of extra love that we put in that book. Like, I've redrawn this thing at least twice entirely, and because I want it to be the best there is, the best I can do, and make sure that I'm not just giving something that's like what I like to say, the fast food edition of a goddamn comic book. Like that's why I've always said my plan is to try and do a perfect breed between an anime, manga, and European model. European model, it's one book a year. I want to do more than one book a year. I want to be able to work at it like Image would. If you had to wait 2-3 months for your goddamn book, people were patient. The only one complaining was fucking Wizard and the mainstream and those freaking other assholes, because the fans, they would wait 2 to 3 months for their book. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't care that you had to wait 3 months for Wildcats #3. You were getting the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, hell, everybody, I love every goddamn backers and supporters and promoters and even the little creators. It's cool, dude. We're building something new. If we all support and help each other, we don't need to all get along. But just focus on your goddamn books.
Yeah,
And
we don't have to get along, but I would
focus on
prefer
the ones that you do get along with, and leave it at that.
we not fight with each other in public.
Yeah.
Just my 2 cents. Shane Mess says, "Hey, since it's Turner's birthday, he was an example of stepping away and creating great product without the two main companies, and that was without Twitter's and Indiegogo."
You may have missed the chain before, but I did say it. It's you know that me and John share that same point. Michael Turner means the shit to us. Like, that guy took the time to see me like once a year for 4 years, making. And
It's
yeah,
poetic. It's poetic that you hit 5 figures on what would have been his birthday.
yeah, I thought it was amazing, and it's something that I've been doing since the first book I've done in Wolf Dragon in 2009, and that old fanzine I used to publish, and it was always dedicated to Michael Turner. Because he's the one that when I was thinking of giving up, when Marvel was being fucking dicks and shit in DC, and I got the fucking spin, he's the one that told me, dude, just focus on your thing. And he goes, what's your first character you ever created when you were a kid? I go, when I was 15, I created something called the Everhard Chronicles. What's the main character? A guy called Wolf Dragon. He goes, that's your new title. Work on it. I want to have 3 pages laid out and a plot for tomorrow. Okay. That's how I met Michael Turner. And the last time I met him, dude, the guy was in Crouches. They were canceling his appearance, and I received a message on my phone going, "He will still see you though."
That's
cool.
awesome. Hey, we got Liam Gray has joined the foray.
$10,000 for a blood hunt because
Yes.
of Sim's hard work,
Hell yeah.
because of his dedication and his high quality art. And I just wanted to congratulate him officially. From myself, from Conquest Comics, and from Comicsgate, we're very proud of you, Sims. You do a lot of good work for everyone here in the community. We love you, and let's do this again when you get to 20,000.
Thank you, Liam.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we'll hit 20,000 on this campaign, but I think the next one definitely will.
How long have we got? How long
We
have
are
we got?
closing. We are closing in just
2
what we
weeks.
said about 2 weeks time. We're gonna close it down because these are exclusive covers, never to be reprinted again. So we
2
want people
weeks is-
to.
2 weeks. We can 2 weeks. We can do 2 weeks. Let me see what I can do to help in a bit. But I do have to take off. I just had to pop in real quick while I got time. I wanted to say again, congratulations. Thank you for having me, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for dropping by.
Well, thank you, Liam.
I really
Yeah, let's get this. Let's get this to 20,000. You deserve at least that much, brother. This is how good this project is. God bless. Amen.
God bless.
Thank you. And, you know, if we pass the 15K, it's gonna be black and red.
That's what I've said. I said it earlier. That's what I really want to see. I want to see it hit 15, so it's black, white, and red. I think that'd just be cool as shit to see.
Yeah.
Hold on, Logan wants to say something.
Hell, brothers.
Hail Logan.
That's my oldest son. He wanted to drop
Yes,
by.
you could hear him in old episodes of Blunt Talk.
Yeah, before when he used to always be behind me. Remember that John and Backle where everybody thought he was me?
That was fucking funny. Sim's not even sitting at his computer anymore.
And then they thought that there was a double me because there was Nat and Logan sitting there. And then they're like, dude, they're double. And I lift my head and like, dude, they're triple.
They're multiplying.
And dude, bro did ask me, dude, how the fuck did you do it? Dude, it was actually my kids. Get the fuck out.
Someone fed him after midnight.
I was highly concentrated when I made them.
See, Metal says Adam and Sim state fact. Ace, I'm going to let you field these next comments, okay? He also says, personally, I'm down to wait a year or two. These campaigns take time.
Hey, I mean, some people have patience. To me, I think the 6-month mark is about when people should aim for.
Mm-hmm.
But, some projects take a little more time. And in the end, we want people to put out the best possible product. And for like new creators, they get more leash as far as I'm concerned. As long as you give updates and you're on your P's and Q's and you haven't spent all the backer money on super chats, I think people are willing to give you a year and a half.
Me on the contrary, people can't complain that I'm not doing updates.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I think I got 66 updates so far.
This 66 I think was the update that I got today.
That's good.
But hey, I believe in keeping my my supporters and people that invest in my dream informed of what's going on every step of the way, like including when I had to work for my money for like 4 months. So considering that I've waited for the money for 4 months, being 1 month delayed is not that much of a.
You know what though? I think those are the most important updates. Let people know that things aren't going the way I planned. I've hit some hiccups. This is what's going on. Don't keep your backers in the dark on that kind of shit, because then all of a sudden you're a year late. Not saying you specifically, Sim, of course, but you're a year late and the backers are going, well, what the fuck happened? You're like, oh, well, this happened and this happened and this happened. Now it just sounds like you're spitting excuses.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just kept everybody updated from the get-go,
No, like I
They
did.
know.
Remember when we extended the campaign? I'm like, we're extending the delivery for a month. And I'm like, ooh, it falls in December. No shipping in December, so it's gonna be shipping in February. I said,
Yeah.
and now we're March, April. So I'm not that much late.
Yeah.
But like we're saying, most backers, people that actually invest into like somebody's dream on Indiegogo, they invest in a dream. They don't invest just in buying a book, so they know that they're waiting. As long as you keep them informed, you won't have any issues. It's pretty much
That's right.
what most of the people.
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't wind up on Walmart first. And
No, I would never do
if I
something
go
like
to my
that.
local Walmart and I see Bloodhunt #1 there, I might have some issues.
Yeah, like a few other books that we won't mention,
I think you
especially
just did.
especially one of the OG ones that's been late for like what? How much? 2 years so far.
Man, ugh.
There's no sacred cows in comics, brother. No sacred cows.
Nope.
No one's above criticism, no matter how badly they might want to be for your criticism.
I
No one
just
is above answering to the customers, no matter
You know,
how much of a thing they put up that they're above talking to the customer.
So one of the things that I told Beacon, and he can vouch for it, is I keep telling people is like one thing that every little small creator should remember and keep in mind. When you see a consumer expressing themselves, or like what we would call like a consumer fight, don't get involved.
Yeah.
This is the entire thing. CG is some people will complain, some people will come at you. Depending if it's personal or not. But don't take everything goddamn personal.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. And also always remember people are putting money into your pocket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are making this happen.
So if they get to ask you questions.
You invest, and the more that most campaigns are built that way. We have stretch goals, which means you're buying in at the book. But if the campaign goes well, usually you get way more than just the book. Like with Beacon, you get 2 books and a few extras.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a few little things that are interesting too. Like right now, everybody that backed the physical book right now is getting a freaking sketch card,
Sweet.
which is sweet. A lot of work for me, but hey, I've been practicing lately. I've been doing sketch cards for everybody.
Let's see. Lasmat says after this week, all creators are accountable to the customer. Is Heather Antos right? Some CG creators seem to think so.
Good point.
Metal says sweet. I'm assuming on the sketch card deal.
Mm-hmm. And the book went from 64 page to 72 page of story. And I'm gonna add a few extra little pages. I'm checking for the cover. And everybody's getting a bookmark, a business card. What else?
Sticker.
The sticker by 6 a.m. No, I need to go back on the campaign now. Okay. 2 backers were randomly chosen to be on the cover. That's done. The business card, sketch card for every physical book backer. And then, yeah, that's it. Plus the extra 4 pages. And if we reach the 15K, the book goes black and red. A little bit extra charge, but hey, it'll look great with red in it. Imagine like a Sin City book, all the blood in red.
I'm telling you, man, that's what I would love to see. I would love to see this kick up another $5,000. In the next, what would we say, like
2 weeks.
2 weeks ish.
Yeah, right now
approximately.
All that's left. It's going over the last edits of Steve Die. and then after that, Steve's gonna do the print file, and we're done. I'm getting ready to order everything in fulfillment.
Sweet.
I'm just checking right now if I'm gonna be printing here or to mix them. That's what I need to decide. Because Mixem is still functioning,
Yeah.
That they are.
and they've been proven to be high quality books, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have not gotten anything from Mixum that I have been displeased with yet.
No, I got my Captain Love, I got my Magic Cup here, and they look great.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for my Vini books.
Nice
I'm
and
so
thick
excited.
paper.
Like I'm waiting for I'm waiting for both books. I'm waiting for the Through the Woods and my City of Venus. I got both.
those should be coming soon. Vinny said on the stream last night,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was last night, that he just shipped 70.
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing the local, and after because the thing is, one of the main problems that we're encountering right now is international. Some international are slowed down. So some places are like putting them in like storage for like 2 weeks to a month. So that's why some are delayed. But yeah, Comicsgate still delivers printed books. We still, there's many other plans, and right now, like one of the things that I'll bring up, it's I found out that Mixum are testing fulfillment centers.
Really?
So right now, you could print with them, and they could even fulfill your book to your backers. A bit like
What Kablam does
Was
that?
doing,
Yeah.
yeah. For Kickstarter, they have a link with Kickstarter. So Mixum, a lot of CG people are dealing with Mixum, so that's a sweet deal, depending on how much they charge.
Yeah, Shane says Magic Cop print is great quality print. Same with Cyborg USA, both have nice print. Yeah, dude, Cyborg USA I think was great floppy. That Spot UV covers that he did were out of this world.
Yeah.
Very, very pleased with those.
Like the reason why I'm considering is because right now, like I know like the printer here does good printing. You printed like 2 of my books before, right? But dude, the quality of Mixum is really top notch. And it might cost me like $200 more, but if I can ensure quality, it's worth it.
They're one of the more cost-effective places I've been seeing. I know it's cheaper to go with Alterna, but you're also going to be waiting like 3 months because you got to get your book in 3 months ahead of time. But with Mixum, it's just a little bit more, but you get them very shortly compared.
And one of their best thing is that Mixum's actually located in the States, Canada, and the UK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have multiple print centers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're a great ally.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to getting my comp copies of Cyborg USA. Those should be getting here soon.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my my comps, well, and my backing because I actually put money into it too. For Cybershock, should be. I'm pretty sure Aaron said that he shipped them out, so I should be getting those pretty soon. I'm hoping like the other. What was it, last week or the week before? I got back from running to the store during the apocalypse, and I had 3 packages on my doorstep. I had Magic Cop, I had Cyborg USA, and I had my Second Chance Chromium Cyberfrog cover. So it was a fucking great day.
I was gonna say, like, this just prove how Aaron is, backers first. People that work on the book were the last one to get our books.
Yeah.
Well, and I have no problem with that because I already read the book. I already know what it looks like, So I'm very fine with that. That doesn't bother me at all.
But
But I still do. I want my fucking copies.
Dude, I can't wait neither. They look great.
Yeah.
Alas says he's getting his copy of Cyborg USA any day now. We got Tetsunami. Hail. Congratulations on 10K. Thank you very much. Wooster says the story in Cyborg USA is much more complex with twists and turns than what I was expecting. Dude, same here, man.
Everybody keeps saying that,
here.
Yeah, when I was reading the script as I was calling it, I was like, oh man, there's a lot of depth to this. Like, a lot of like philosophical stuff to it too. It looks like some cheesy '80s cartoon, but yeah, it's much more.
Yeah, Rob Casey put a lot into developing that, and I love it. Absolutely love it, hands down. It's up there in my top Comicscape backings right now for sure.
Where's my penis?
Where's my Johnson?
I know it's got great humor in it too. I mean, it's silly, but man, it's funny.
He seems like a funny guy, so I'm not surprised.
Well, he's I'm pretty sure he's a trained actor. He's done improv and shit. I was talking with him one day. He used to be buddies with Brett Gelman. I don't know if you guys know who that is off the top of your heads. He's been in Eagle Heart on Adult Swim, a ton of different comedy shows. Real goofy, funny guy, which I thought was real. I was like, dude, you need to get him on like a live stream show or some shit. He's like, man, I'd try, but I guess he doesn't have like his current contact information. But anyway, yeah, like Rob's done like improv and shit, so he definitely has that comedy aspect about him for sure.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I keep doing.
How's the book doing?
Cyborg?
Yeah.
Let's see. Cyborg USA. Cyborg USA. That was the one I told him. He was like, "Man, we've been working on a theme song, but I don't know if I want to really do this." Like, dude, you have to do it. You've got to do a theme song for this book. Let's see. Let's switch up tabs here. We're definitely gonna have to play this theme song now. So he's at 86.90. So he's creeping up there too.
Getting close. Good man. The more creative we can get to 10K, the better,
Yeah, I'm with you 100%
be able
there,
to
man.
kind of, have a nice bit of space for the next project,
Yeah, because I definitely think, we're into, essentially what we're going like year 3 of Comicsgate. Is that right? Like officially?
Yeah.
It's phase 3.
Well, yeah, phase 3, but I mean like year 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Comicsgate started around 2017, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think from like Jawbreakers dropping, I think that was 2018. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, we're into the 3rd year. I want to see all of these high quality projects from the little guys. We should really all start to see these guys hit 10K at least.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Eash, he's creeping up there with his new Captain Love book. People are loving the first book.
And they're both hunting each other in the cells. Like they're following each other up. Like he's still
yeah.
So if he keeps it up, it's gonna be both of them are gonna be at 10K, and that's a really good thing.
Yeah, it's a good place to be.
Tina, Rufus, Bisbee, Hutch, and Captain USA are Cyborg USA, a team of soulless super killing machines working for the Attorney General of the United States of America. Hi, I'm Rob Casey, writer and creator of Cyborg USA. I've always admired the heroic determination of our USA champion athletes. About 20 years ago, I had the idea for Cyborg USA, based on those athletes and those super teams I loved from my childhood in the 1980s on Saturday morning and after-school cartoons and in comic books. Thanks to the revolution in crowdfunding that Indiegogo has made possible, I am now able to bring Cyborg USA to life in print for the very first time ever. Cyborg USA is the story of America's elite team of super champion athletes. Targeted by terrorists Yuri and the Red Skirts, the fanatical anti-globalist anti-technology death cult, maimed and left for dead in a horrific train collision, Super Team USA are reanimated by the mysterious scientist Hans Ulrich and his manservant Carrington. Cyborg USA springs into action. America's elite team of cyborg super killing machines. Cyborg USA is written and created by Rob Casey and Zach Tobacco, with art by the great Argentinian artist Pablo Romero. Additional art by Lee Miliuski, Bob Stone, and Michael Beacon.
Yo.
Go to Indiegogo, where you can get Cyborg USA issues number 1 and 2. Additional tiers include t-shirts, posters, stickers, and the chance to cyborgize yourself. Pablo Romero will draw you as a cyborg. Visit our website, cyborgusacomic.com, and sign up for our mailing list for your free digital copy of Cyborg USA issue number 1. That's cyborgusacomic.com and Cyborg USA the comic on Indiegogo, now available.
Damn it, that was not the one I thought
Tina.
it was, but
No, you want the one with the song.
well, duh. That's because that's why I was talking about the song. I thought that was his featured. That should be his damn featured video. Casey,
It's not there.
not up and on the top. Cause I've even got, dude. I'm sporting my Cyborg USA shirt right now.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Cyborg USA.
Yeah, watching that video, just seeing all those pages, I was like, oh man, I just like something about it just brings me back to what I was doing when I was coloring those, like the stuff I was listening to on YouTube.
Dude, yeah, I don't even see it on the campaign page anymore.
Oh,
See, he's doing it on purpose. It's a troll. He gets you hooked, and then he hides it from you.
Right?
what have I done?
So yeah, go back 7 Legions. Go back Cyborg USA. Go back Bloodhunt.
Yeah.
That's funny. First liking tweets, now this. Rob ruins everything.
You saw the meme police little thing I made?
Yo, yeah. You're the little remix. Rob has a good pitch voice. He should have proceeded over my wedding. I don't know if that's good. I mean, I think like Red Gaze is still up there as like the main pitch man right now.
Yeah.
So he goes, I think Shane is like, I think the cover for book 1 was maybe not the best idea. I get it, but the second one had a better eye catch cover. So, but that's only opinion. Definitely not. Don't judge a book by its cover. Especially if if you've been reading comics for a long time, you should know that already.
Yeah, it is good advice, though. I mean, you do want to grab people by the balls on the cover, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
You want to make sure that's the first piece anybody will ever see of their project. So you want to knock them off their socks right away, and then
The cover is what makes you pick it up. Usually, yeah. He's right. It is the eye catcher.
Yeah, I mean that's why you see, a lot of covers are very different than what the interior art is because you want that eye catching, like you're walking down an entire wall of comic books. You want your book to stand out and be like, oh shit, what is that? Like,
Yeah, but isn't the second cover the one by Ken White?
yes,
Yeah.
So think about it. You went with the first cover, and you know for an indie creator paying somebody with a big name or big rate, it's a bit facetious. Not facetious, but hard. And obviously, he's gonna put it on the second campaign. That's actually like the newest book. I think that would be the best choice. Like you leave the first book with the regular cover and the newest issue with the best cover. That would be my reasoning. I think there's no point of putting a better cover on the first issue if it's the first one and you're coming out with number 2, or it's the same. It's the same issue.
yeah, I mean, honestly, if it's possible, I know, these campaigns are hard to fund, just from like And you're putting a lot of guys are putting a lot of their own money and stuff. But if you can save some extra for at least a variant from it's a lot of these guys are unreasonable as far as a cover rate goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'll be paying, but you'll be paying. You basically what you're paying into the campaign. So if you
Yeah,
can
and you'll get that money if you got a good variant artist. You'll get that money back
at least,
quickly.
at least have that in the stash for the second 30 days or something,
Mm-hmm.
that I suggest people do that. You want to really grab people. I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
but
lot of
it was a variant cover, right? It was not like
No,
issue
no,
one
no.
and
That's the second cover is the Kanan White cover.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he did. I mean, not to my knowledge that he did like any actual variant covers. It was cover 1 and cover 2,
Yeah,
or well, cover issue 1 and issue 2.
no, I'm just making sure because reading it, I thought it was issue one and issue two. I'm like, oh no, it's true. It was the covers. But yeah, variant cover is usually by if you have a bigger artist, you'll put it on your variant cover instead of your regular cover just to attract more sales. You could say.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah in traditional, the traditional market.
No,
You're
that's why on Bloodhunt you can only get the variant cover, but now by buying the 2-pack, you can't buy it by itself.
that's just smart. Shane says, I almost looked over the entire campaign. It sadly was the drama that pulled me in. Well, at least you sided with Rob Casey. He also says, I agree with Ace. The last match says, Red Gauge will proceed over my funeral. I will die with a blast.
Yeah, Red has a good voice.
I would love to have Red proceed over my funeral. That'd be tits.
I want those guys who carry the casket while dancing.
Dude, yeah, I've been seeing that video going around all over the place. Like they got it like on their shoulder, and they're just like.
But except they will be dancing to the Clips song "Funeral." That'll be the only caveat.
I want to come to your funeral, bro.
Yeah, bro, you're all invited to watch them lower me into the ground. I'll say that motherfucker Ace.
This turned into a morbid discussion real quick.
Yeah,
Half the people be like, Sketch died. I'd be like, no, wrong Puerto Rican.
I want to be trebucheted into my grave. If they miss, they start the whole process over again.
Dude, that'd be epic. Like in the casket or out of the casket?
Well, I mean, the goal will be to do it the first time in the casket, but you might shatter the casket messing up. So however I get in there.
And I want to come to Beacon's funeral too because I gotta see this.
And by the way, I will be handing off my Twitter account to somebody. So just like Marvel tweets from Stan Lee from the grave, you'll be seeing Ace tweets from the grave.
Dude, that shit gets under my skin. I fucking hate that.
Disgusting.
It is it's spitting in his face. That some fucking SJW is tweeting from his fucking account.
How much you want to bet that now we're gonna start getting CG, Stan Lee, and cameos?
No.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be doing that. In every movie, you're gonna see a Stan Lee 3D cameo. I wouldn't
think
put it
so.
past- Yeah.
And let the man rest in peace.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's bad taste.
Yeah.
Well, as long as they're leaving Jack Kirby alone, I'm good. Just joking.
For now, Sim. For now.
You're muted, Adam.
My curtain's moving.
The attack of the curtain.
More like the attack of the 3-year-old. I'm just like sitting here listening to you guys, and I can see in the camera that like the curtains just like shifting. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, little buddy.
I don't know where he went now. This is like his prime time. Like 10 to 11, he has the most energy of all day. I don't know if he just like stores it up throughout the day and then just has to unleash it before bedtime or what, but anyway, Passion never fucking showed up, the asshole.
Nah. Nah, I'm guessing people are busy, that's all.
Who can be too busy to celebrate Bloodhunt hitting 5 figures, bitch?
Hey, at least we're celebrating, and people will be celebrating with us after. That's all it is.
Sure, we'll have another celebration when we get to that 15K.
Yeah.
Unlock that black and red tier.
Yeah.
Well, not tier, just the whole damn book will be black and red.
Yep, that's gonna be awesome, and I have a. I'm not saying much, but I do have a special plan for the cover of that also. So
Cover what?
if we don't reach the 20K or the 15K, or if there's a full color edition, yeah, I might have another artist doing the cover.
Oh. Someone we know, somebody inside CG, somebody outside CG.
Yes to everything.
Asshole.
Hey, it's not like you ask something like, dude, yeah, CG, he's good. That's it.
You're still a dick. Hey, did you save up your shekels to buy that the SOS cover? SOS Onslaught by Chimera?
No.
No?
I've seen it pass, but there's another cover that looks by the same guy that looks a lot better in a way.
Oh.
Lost Pages.
Ah. Touche.
We've had that. But I'm still waiting for my number one of SOS.
I have too, actually. I thought, I guess I was under the assumption that it would be out by now.
From what I saw, he just got the proofs.
Yeah, I didn't remember that.
From what I saw, he just got the proofs for him.
Okay.
Sweet.
So it should be on its way momentarily. Man,
it launched today, right?
It did, yeah. And I just, why not just wait? Why not just wait just a little bit longer till you get those books out before you launch the next campaign? Like, I understand the feeling of urgency, but man, we've seen these campaigns of what they do from campaign 1 to campaign 2 if you don't get the book out first.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Brand. Bryce did fucking gangbusters on that first campaign and is struggling with the second campaign because he doesn't have the first book out yet.
It's also
another bigger issue.
Well, some say that. I've yet to read the book, so I can't attest.
Oh no, I'm not talking about quality or anything like that. I'm talking about why are people doing stealth launches for their second campaign?
Stealth launches? How do you mean? Was it a stealth launch?
Yeah, it was about like 5 days before I knew Antonio had launched Brand 2.
But yeah, that's
I mean,
odd.
like I said, I just found out, this new campaign's launching. Uh, I know it's not possible to always get on the big shows or whatever, but a week or two before, you should be pounding the pavement. You should be going to the highest mountain in your city. And you should be screaming out, "Volume 2 is coming!" and let everybody know. Like you want the Indiegogo updates to be like lighting up everybody. You want people to just be sick. Like, yeah, we know it's coming Friday the 13th.
Dude,
Like,
let, let,
relax. You told us the last 2 weeks, brother. Take
I'm,
it easy. The
I'm,
last thing you should do is catching people by surprise and be like, "Oh, that new campaign just launched." Okay,
Yeah, I think only your boy can pull that one off successfully.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
you have to create hype for these projects, especially if you already have a successful one. The second one should be like a celebration, man. Like how many people have failed at these the first try. So you got one in the chamber, man. Part two needs to be a party.
Yeah.
Everybody and their mom should know you're launching. And when, what time. You should have, even if it's on your own channel, you should have like a marathon 6-hour stream. Be like,
yep.
invite everybody, send everybody and their mom a link.
We need to
Be like,
get
hey,
those
stop in for 2 minutes and
we
show
need to
love to
get
my
those launch
campaign.
parties going again.
Mhm.
Like,
Where we
Hey,
used to take over a freaking weekend. Remember?
I'm all for it. People just seem to kind of lose interest in it.
I mean,
But
this is
I'm
another
all
thing.
for the launch party. I mean, we're having a launch party this weekend.
Yep.
For what?
I don't know if I could say yet.
Not yet. Wait.
See,
Wait a bit. Wait a bit till
I mean,
we talk with Phil.
it's just you gotta let people know, man. It needs to be ahead of time. Everybody and their mom needs to know you're launching.
But once
It
once
doesn't matter.
we once it gets nailed, we'll see. I'll see if I can't nail this down tomorrow, and then we'll promote it into the weekend. Um, we should have some great guests for the woke up call on Saturday morning. Doodle and chill on Sunday afternoon. We're gonna have some of the same guests returning. It should be a good time. But yeah, I
First,
want to make sure that we get this like officially locked down before we start spouting off on the mouth because I don't want to make promises and then something happen.
but like the first 5 days, man, that should be like you should be running a marathon. You should be, and like I said, I know it's not easy. Trust me. Like I work with all these guys. I deal with them behind the scenes, lots of different people and stuff. I know what the struggle they go to, but I mean, this is why we're in this kind of together, man. We kind of see what succeeds, what fails, lessons learned, and sometimes it's we don't have to wear the you don't have to wear the whole weight of things, brother. You can ask for some advice. So some people who have two steps away, they can tell you kind of the lay of the land a little better than when you're in the middle of it. So like I said, all this advice, man, like nobody's got the secret formula, and everybody who thinks they do, they'll find out they don't. But it's just like friendly advice. It's just to help make you better. Because I want to see all these campaigns succeed. You know, the more success, the more 10K celebrations we have, the better for everybody, man. So
Exactly,
we
man.
want these second campaigns to hit. We want these second campaigns to double.
Well, yeah. I
And
mean, hey, look at. I mean, Adam Post is actually a good example. He's creeping up on that 20K mark right now.
there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
I
he's
know.
done a
I know. Like
lot.
this campaign was launching.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm getting ready to launch an adverse. Everybody knows about it, and everybody knows about the Skullbusters and
Yeah.
the Mona and Wolf
There's
Dragon.
also like about also locking down dates too. Like you know, as much certainty as you can give people, as much preparation for daytime. You want to get people like right on the ground floor. And if you can offer like a special 24-hour perk or something, first they sign up, whatever, that first couple days, man, that needs to be hitting. And I can't stress that enough, man. Don't think just because you had a big number on the first one, nothing's guaranteed, man. We've seen it. We've seen guys 6 figures plus now can't get 10K.
Yep.
Nothing's
Y-
guaranteed in this world, man. Put
No,
in
you
the
definitely got to
work,
create excitement.
and it's all about getting that good feeling, man. You know, if you people got the first book, it's starting to ship, whatever, man. Anything you can reviews, anything, man. Just use it all. Use it all at your disposal to make sure that the second campaign, people feel the same passion that they felt for the first one when you were grinding all everywhere in all the shows, and you're trying to get to 5K, and that was like your big goal. You know, you want that same grind when you launch the second and third campaigns. You want that same hunger, man. Stay humble, stay
Yeah.
hungry.
Don't take shit for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, Ace, you nailed it on the head, man.
Yeah.
Stay humble, stay hungry. Don't take any of this shit for granted. Don't get an ego. Act like every campaign is your first campaign, and push and promote and do whatever you can to get that shit in front of people's eyes.
Yeah, and that's even people like they confuse it, man. They think like, oh, I've done all this work, I've grown my channel, I've done this, I've done that. I can put the foot off the gas. That's not how it works, man. People feel your vibe. You know, Zach is going through this too. People are saying, Zach, where's the hype? You're not hyped for this, Zach. And he's like, yeah, like people got to remind me, I got to get hyped again. I got to get hungry again. And it's understandable for some campaigns, but there always has to be that reminder when people give you the tip. You got to be like, Zach, you got to take it. You know, and Zach has to be all right. You're right. I have to push this with more enthusiasm. I can't be shy about this because if you're not your biggest fan, nobody else will be.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
like if you're not pumped about the cover, oh, I'm gonna unveil this sick cover by Kanan. You know, if you're not hyped for that, you just put it out like, oh yeah, this is cool. You know, cool cover by Kanan, guys, check it out. No, you want to be like, look, man, Kanan killed this. You see this? This is the sickest cover in CG. You know, people need to feel that passion from you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't just be putting stuff out half cooked. I see that too much, man, from some of these guys, and that's why the numbers don't reflect because that passion, that hunger is gone, and you're still selling, man. You're still customer service. You know, like I've worked for big companies, they're still putting out uh, worldwide, nationwide commercials, digging up the sales that they have. You know that stuff works, man. You hype up your sales, like, hey, this is launching, you're having a big weekend sale, blah blah blah. People get hyped, man. People show up, they see that. You know, you don't just rest on what you have. You got to keep giving people a reason to come and check you out,
Yeah.
especially when you're trying to sell stuff, man.
Yeah.
You have to have that passion, especially early on. There's gonna be that point where you just like you can't push yourself too far. You have to throttle it back a couple weeks in, and then get ready for like the 30-day launch and the extension, and then you ramp it up and then you push it back again until the 60 days are done. But you have, especially when you launch, man, that launch, that's that's where a lot of the money comes from. That's where a lot of the buzz. That's where a lot of that stuff comes. We've seen all these streams, man. I'm not telling you nothing. I don't have the secrets for anything. All I'm telling you is basic stuff out there. You know?
Yeah. And that's one of the mistakes I made when I launched Seven Legions. I launched it like early fall, and like I just sort of like, there was that moment when Malin did that stream where he like reviewed people's art, and it got like, him and Ethan, they just loved that poster. And I was like, holy shit! That's like, at that moment I was like, I got to launch soon because people are going to see that poster, going to see that campaign, bam, they're going to fire off. It's like I didn't even bother setting up any sort of streams to go on. And I was like, yeah, so I had a really slow start, but I did eventually get funded. But yeah, you definitely got to build up hype before you start.
Yeah, man, you gotta grab that bull by the horns.
Yep.
Yeah, if you get any kind of leg up from one of those guys, you gotta utilize it as best you can.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying beg to be on their streams, but yeah, if you get somebody like that giving you a good word,
Yeah.
then you need to ride that wave. You know, be like, this is endorsed by EVS and John Malin. You know, like, you know, clip that shit out of the live stream and, you know, plaster that everywhere. Be like, boom, look,
Yep.
this is what they had to say. They loved it. Go back this book.
It's because
Yeah.
of Maze I started saying, you know, just simple. Back the most badass vampire in comics. Period. And I
Yeah.
mean it. Yeah. It's you need to hype it up. You know, you need to believe in yourself and hype it up. Like nobody can how can I say? Not advertise you more better than you, but it's more
Yeah.
like you have to
Well,
be out.
I mean, yeah, you are your best salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
know the book better than anybody else. You know.
Yeah,
And-
you know, if you start relying on other people to do it for you, they're gonna get things wrong. They're gonna have people getting the wrong impression about your story. You know, like I remember when what was it? Super Harem. Like back when Edwin was still CG, he'd be like, "Oh, this is a porno." Like, no, it's just a raunchy comedy, but you know, like you got, you know, don't let other people advertise it for you. They'll get it wrong. Yeah.
That book's hardly even raunchy, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's the you know, the concept might sound a little raunchy, but under the surface, it's actually more about responsibility and chastity
Yeah.
than it is about, you know, super semen.
And you know, I really wish I had told him the slogan I came up with before, so he could have used it in like all his promotion. Super Harem, empowering women one thrust at a time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful, brother.
But yeah, think of it as if you're promoting a movie, and you know, it's not like they don't throw that in our face very much, a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's
how you need to sell your book.
Yeah, you have to be your best hype man. I mean, I've seen great looking books go unfunded because the creators just couldn't bring that excitement to it when they were on streams and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Sim, you said this earlier. You could have the best fucking book in Comicsgate, but if you can't sell that book, ain't nobody gonna buy it.
If you got no visibility, if you're not at least fun to interact, or you know, at least likable of a person, of a creator, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
And,
have to have the most charisma. What you do have to have is passion for your project.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
What you have to have is a pitch.
Yeah.
Something condensed that you can boil down to like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
And people can get the stuff, you know. Like not everybody's gonna be funny and charming and witty. But you have to have that passion, that focus, and you need to know like what you're selling. Like you're selling the most badass vampire book in Comicsgate. Now, not everybody's gonna like that. It's not gonna be for everybody. But a lot of people, even if they're not biggest horror fans, they love vampires. They love comics like Blade. So right off the hook, you have a portion, you have their attention. You know, the most badass vampire. Now comes the art. Now you sold them. You know, maybe you can't word it, you know, in the most eloquent manner, but look at these pages and you start showing the badass pages inside. You know, and
Yeah,
that
let the work speak for itself.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, if anybody out there, any creators out there listening, and you need help with a pitch or a synopsis, hit me up in DMs, man. My DMs are open. Like, I'm more than happy to help anybody retool their pitch to get it to that perfect, like Ace said, like 90 seconds is about the max you want to do on any kind of pitch. grab your audience by the balls and take them for a quick ride.
Yeah, I used to always read the same synopsis, and it came boring at a certain point. And it's just fun to say, yeah, go back Bloodhunt, the most badass vampire in comics.
Mhm.
Elasmet says, good practical advice. Zerus says, a short synopsis I think people get wrong. Think Netflix.
And-
you need to hook them on a couple sentences.
And I would like to mention that I did say it, and then nobody that ever did a vampire book dared to say the opposite. So thank you.
I don't know of any other vampire books in
Oh
CG.
yes there is.
Well, it sucks for them because I don't know them.
Like they work the night shift.
Oh, yeah.
Is that supposed to mean something? That went over my head.
So yeah, go back Bloodhunt, the most badass vampire in comics. Period.
Go back Bloodhunt. Let's get this shit to
Let's get to
15K so we can unlock that red ink. Do you want to show what you got on your screen before we go?
Yeah.
Sim. Okay, I was like, that's you. You're the only one with screen share up right now.
This is me finishing the variant cover.
Nice.
Super special sneak peek at the variant cover. You can only get this with the all-in tier on Bloodhunt right now.
Yep. And here you have Adam AF, then somebody there under the umbrella. Tag. We have Liam, the Gaylord,
Nice.
Captain Fuckhead, and a few others. Well, yeah,
This is a wraparound homage variant cover, only available on the featured tier. Bloodhunt all-in package. Get you both covers. Get you everything else that we talked about that's included. The bookmark, the sticker.
There's also an exclusive print in it. Remember at the bottom there where he whips out his guns. And you see Bell and Edward dead in the back. That's the entire hint. That print is a wink to Helsing because that's a bit how he whips his guns out, and then you have Edward and Bell in the back dead, and he ripped Edward's heart out. You see the rib cage.
Brutal. Fucking brutal.
Dude, that's me saying to people, this ain't no fucking Twilight. And that was done in 2018. Like taking it back to vampires, making them badass again.
How many times did you redraw this?
Once.
I was gonna say because I've seen your 2018. Original, yeah. I've seen your 2018 art, and it does not look like this.
You've seen the 2017 one. That was the final. When I relaunched the second campaign, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, you've seen the 2018 concept art.
Fucking awesome shit, dude.
Yeah, you also saw the turnaround, right?
Yeah.
That I've never shown nobody.
So there it is.
I've taken a lot of time to design that character too. I really like the design of him.
I love Vincent's design.
Yeah.
I really do. And you get to really see the full-fledged design in the book. Because there was even some shit that I didn't even realize until I was actually looking through it, and I was like, oh, so okay. Okay. All right.
And for people that are, joining in, and I know that most people that support creators on Indiegogo and stuff, they know they're investing in their future. And just to let you know that Bloodhunt does have a future. It has 2 planned sequel, and the thing is, when you're getting in on it, it's like it's a trilogy. It's 3 different type of stories with the same character, and it's gonna be linear, but they're all one shots. But I have other IPs that I'm trying to time out in between. So you're gonna get not the Merc, the Skullbusters, and a few other things, and then Bloodhunt's gonna come back, and then you're gonna see some of those characters intermingle because some of them kind of share the same universe. You can pretty much figure it out by checking all the art that's out of all those IPs. You can pretty much figure out who's in the same verse and who's not.
The Simverse. Welcome to the Simverse, everybody.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. A lot of surprises.
That's for sure.
Like I can't wait to introduce everybody to the Skullbusters too. I hope everybody's gonna like it. That's gonna be fun. That's me experimenting, having fun, and yeah.
Let me say, I'm all in on them. So
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sure
the
I'll
one
work
that's
with
been
them.
like, he needs to be before. They need to be before the Mona, and I'm like, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I think that's a good call too. I love the Skullbusters.
And for people that are waiting for the Mona, she is coming. She has already 3 pages done. She's just being postponed because before you meet the Mona, you're gonna meet Wolf Dragon.
I think that's a good call too. I think Wolf Dragon's a little more on the exciting side. I mean, Demona's sexy as fuck. There's no doubt about that, and we love ourselves some sexy ladies. But man, I love me some just high tea comic books.
I'll say in the Simverse, mainly, you have the Wolf Dragon verse and you have the Nat verse, and I think that explains why he needs to come out before the Mona.
That's true. Stepping stones, man. You gotta take all the right stepping stones.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be skipping ahead and shit.
And one of the reasons why even though Wolf Dragon is my first creation, right, and he's not the first one I'm throwing at CG, it's because he means a lot. He is the character that Michael Turner and everything.
It is your true passion project. I mean,
Ace-
Bloodhunt is your, hey, this is going to be a shitload of fun to introduce people to me. Whereas Wolf Dragon that's your baby.
Mm-hmm. It's my love letter to stuff that I read all my childhood. Everything about the Knights of the Round Table, myths, legends, borderline, Three Musketeers and everything. Zorro, like the original thing. Like I'm a big fan of all those stuff, and that's what's in Wolf Dragon. It's remember like Gargoyles, how their universe had everything in it. Well, that's pretty much the Wolf Dragon verse. So you're gonna have gods, demons, elves, goblins, everything.
Drew Each got here right as we are wrapping things up. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Drew?
What is up,
Hey.
brothers? Fucking Sim and the 10K.
Yeah, 5-figure bitches.
Yeah.
Five finger bitches. Did you say 5-finger bitches? Yeah.
No, you did. I just went with it.
It's 5 figures.
5 figures. I'm always fucking with Sim on his accent. He's used to it by now.
Yeah. We pick on each other. You should see the show.
Like all the time. Yeah. So no, hell, fucking. This is a great fucking thing. Hail Comics Gate. Fuck yeah. Sim fucking got $10,000 fucking dollars on Bloodhunt. It was a long fucking haul, but he proved it was gonna fucking happen, and it's very good that his silliness did not keep him from closing that shit early, like everybody's telling him not to.
Mm-hmm. But my friends did. I was not listening, but I listened to my fans.
Yeah.
Ignore
your friends.
All of us were like, "Don't do it, man. Don't close this book yet." And he's like, "No, I'm going to close it." And then he gets a handful of fans that say, "Hey, don't close this book yet." He's like, "Okay, all right, fine."
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, you know what that's about. It's like because we already spent money on that shit, so he's not fucking. He's all like, well, "I already got your money, bitch."
Don't go there. It's more, the balance was like, and the fans go, well, we agree with them. Oh, well, okay. Let's just say it's not more a versus thing. It's more of a collaboration thing.
Well, fucking dude, I'm proud of you, brother. That's fucking kick ass.
Yeah, and thank you, dude. I'm so psyched I kept it open, and you know,
And
all of it
Adam,
is a
you
team
fucking
effort.
deserve kudos for helping too, man. It's you fucking put a lot of fucking work into helping support fucking the whole fucking project. So
Oh, dude, when we started all of this, like when he asked me, he goes, "Let's do this. You want to do it on your channel or mine?" I'm like, dude, I'd like to do it on my channel, but I'd rather do it on the channel that started it all.
That's right. I mean, we launched it. Well, this campaign, not the first campaign, because I didn't know who the fuck Sim was when we launched the first campaign. But yeah, I mean, we launched Bloodhunt on a weekend woke up call way back in the day, and we said when we relaunched it that we wanted to prove that you didn't need these big channels, these big guys, to get these books funded and hit decent numbers. And here we are. He funded the book in 2 weeks. And, I mean, it's been a long road to 10K, but I mean, this is just proof that if you just never give up, if you just keep getting yourself out there and helping the community, it's also going to turn around and it's going to help yourself as well.
Mm-hmm. Like all those books, all those crowdfundings, it's technically a team effort with all those people, promoters, backers, and the interactions you have with them. And that's how you get. That's how you make it.
Yeah.
Like it's not just a one person thing. It's you go out there. Like yes, it's you. That's why everybody's like, I did it. Yeah, because you go out there, you reach out to people, you participate, and that by helping others, people end up and they help you, and that becomes an entire team effort.
It is a team effort. I understand, like Drew, your artist and creative team really doesn't have anything to do with Comicsgate, and that's fine. But if you've got a creative team within CG, if not everybody is pushing that book, like there's something wrong. I mean, Sim obviously pushes Bloodhunt. I've been pushing Bloodhunt. Steve Dye, editor supreme, pushes Bloodhunt because we all believe in this fucking project. I mean, that's what it's about. Look, we got Mr. fucking John Malin in the chat. Congrats, Sim.
Thank you, Malin.
Hail, John.
We also got Tungsten EXE also in the chat. That's Narwhal's boy there. Congrats. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate it.
Oh, I'm freaking psyched about it.
Like, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. Like within the 2 weeks we got funded, then we went on Malin, and we did it all like this. And dude, I can't believe I was about to close it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I really that
would yeah, dude, it's so nice that you listen to us.
Yes,
no, he didn't listen to us. He listened to his fans. Remember?
Right.
But it's true though. I mean, he went on Raging Golden Eagle, and he had a couple people in the chat going, "Hey, don't close this. I don't get paid till this point. Waiting on my trunk bucks or whatever. Keep this open." And he was like, "Okay, well that's fine. There's obviously people out there that want to spend their money, and here we are. Like, I mean, that was $1,000 ago, or if not more.
No, that was like almost. I mean, it was like almost $2,000 ago, right?
Mm-hmm. I was 7,000 something when I was thinking of closing.
Yeah, you were like not even to 8,000 yet, and then you decided to hold out, and then it went to 8, and then it like went to 9 pretty quick, and then it like creeped 10.
Yep.
My kid just brought me
nice.
Is that Magic Cop?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the fold-a-figure, whatever, blockheads. That's what it's called.
Blockhead.
And in case people didn't know, if you go all the way down in the updates, you have the Bloodhunt ones.
Oh, dude, I forgot about.
You forgot about it. You're gonna have to do it now.
Dude, nuh-uh. Dude, fuck you if you think that I'm cutting out another one of these fucking blockheads and putting it together. Okay. This was an entire afternoon to put this little shit thing together.
Don't they have blockhead paper that's already perforated? You just print on it, and then
this was not perforated. This one I took a scalpel to and cut all the pieces out of.
Yeah, but I believe they have like the makers of blockhead. I believe they have blockhead paper available. Just so you're aware. Next time you could like not have to do the scalpel.
You need to be talking to Zaid Comics then.
Yeah, because he sent them printed instead of just sending the PDF to print.
That's
So
just...
they printed it on a thick cardboard, I think.
Yeah, it's thick. It's thick paper stock.
I still have to put mine together.
It
Yeah,
definitely.
Mine in pristine condition.
Well, I have
put on
one. I
eBay.
haven't put mine together, so yeah.
What, Ace?
I said I'm keeping mine in pristine condition so I can sell it on eBay.
I feel bad for Shane because he did his with scissors. And man, there's no way that I was fucking cutting this shit out with fucking scissors. No way.
You know what? What stream I would watch? I want to see somebody cut it out on a live stream and assemble it, right? But they got to use the plastic fucking safety scissors that you get from elementary school.
No way. If on this paper, I don't think it would even cut through this.
Well, they have to try. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Because like as I was like halfway through this damn thing, then Phil's like, "Dude, you should do a time lapse video of it." And I was like, "Well, I'm already halfway done with it. It's too late now, asshole."
Yeah. I still want to see it.
Hey, we got DJD Show is here. He says, "Grat Simon."
Yep.
Hit that like button.
LDJD.
Now I can refund. As long as you didn't back for more than $180, that's whatever, dude. Fine. Hail DJD. Parody statement, he says.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy for dude, man. And again, since people are joining in, thanks everyone. Thanks DJD. Thanks Shane. Thanks John. Thanks everyone. Because all of this is thanks to you guys.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without the support of the backers and the promoters.
Passion,
everybody
all the guys.
out
Like
there.
I don't need to mention everybody. You all know. Thanks everyone.
Yeah, good. This ain't no fucking Oscar speech. Thank your mom. Thank God. Thank all the backers, and get off the stage, Sim.
Dude, I'm CG to the core, and all I want is people to succeed and have great books, dude. Not everybody has to get along, but people has to focus on their books.
Yeah, just remember what's important.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize. Some people, like they say, shit happens.
I thought titties were what was important.
No,
titties are also important, and there are titties in Bloodhunt.
But you don't get you don't get to see those titties if you don't have internet, comics, movies.
Oh, speak for yourself, man.
Because internet is for. Let's have fun.
That's what it's really about, man. Having fun and making good comics.
Dude, I woke up, I was half drowsy. I make my coffee, I come to my computer and I see this and I'm like, holy crap. And Drew's gonna tell you I jumped in before the Trina was singing the song. Set up.
Yeah. It became a sing-along.
Dude,
I said it earlier, like what's up, Kino Subway? Hail, bro.
Hail, brother.
I said it earlier, like I was like watching the campaign. I was like, man, we're so close. We're like $50 away. I'm like watching it. I stopped watching it, like a watch pot never boils, I guess. Next thing you know, I get a message from Sim. He's like, dude, 10K. And I was like, fuck yes.
Because when we started all this, is like we would consider a success if we at least did 10K before we close. And of course we want the 15K where it becomes black and red.
Well,
there was the 20K. There was the 20K. I think was it 20 or 25 that I put that it was the full color edition.
20, we took it off. 25, I think, was originally what the stretch goal was. Yeah,
because it's a second printing.
Is 10K like the number that the antis use to fucking talk shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like your book isn't really fucking successful till, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Well, guess what? Fucking you anti pieces
Exactly.
of shit.
Yeah, you got it. So fuck them. And
Fuck them in
Richard
the
Page,
ass. Right in the
Page,
ass.
kiss my ass.
It's just one of the, it's just I think it's just that good milestone, you know, as a essential no name creator, your first milestone is
He
your
has a
100
name.
backer mark.
He totally has a name.
He has a name, but he's not a household name, not yet anyway.
Well, what do you want him to be called? Fucking Ajax?
I just call him asshole. I don't know,
Pine Sol?
Mr. Clean.
I've seen his chest. Doesn't work.
No, but I mean, you got your landmarks. You got 100 backer is your first landmark as a new CG creator. You know, that's your first.
Well,
hurdle.
getting funded is your first fucking.
Well, sure, yeah, okay, all right.
The first landmark is getting your minimum wage, but your minimum goal, right? Which whatever you make it, you know, you get funded.
Breaking
you
funded,
can fulfill.
breaking even, 100 backers, and then your 5-figure mark, 10K. That's a big deal. Drew, you're on your way, bro.
Past the 5K, it's good. You're good. Past the 10K, it's, you know, we say it's success because that's when you actually broke into your money, right? You're actually starting to make a little bit of money of all the expenses, and you know, so on and so forth. That's, you know, it's the type of way that crowdfunding is seen. Now, obviously, we're just fucking happy to fund. The rest is just like, you know, extra whipped cream on your cake.
I mean, this is when you get to that 10K mark, the more we said this already, but I'll say it again. The more of these smaller creators that we get to that 10K 5-figure mark, the better it is for Comicsgate as a whole. It shows that we don't have just this limited, you know, money pool that we're drawing out of. If we can get more of these guys, Drew, you included, Beacon, you're next on my list. Get you guys to that 5-figure mark. It's good. It shows that we have a sustainable business model with not just you know, the big names, EVS, Malin, Tug, you know, these guys. If you guys at the smaller level can hit that 10K 5-figure mark and more, that's what it's really about. That's what's really showing that this is something that's going to stay around for a while.
Well, it's technically been, you know, even before Comicsgate and Kickstarter model and stuff like that, 5,000's always been like the hit until Polito came in and broke that barrel. Like, hey, hold my beer. And then CG came in and we went, well, hold our beer.
No, that's true.
The beautiful thing about CG is like we can all experiment and explore and try different shit. You know what I mean? And you know, and we're all going to have different approaches and different ways of doing stuff. And those of us who are successful at it, other people are going to match what we're doing. And you know, and it's going to be where like there's a bunch of us who consistently cross that line. And the only way, now this is important. A lot of people don't think about this, but this is like total important CG, like things that we have to do. If you're CG, this is a CG creator. I mean, if you're a CG fan, you're a CG fan. You know what I mean? If you're a buyer, a backer, and you're CG because of that. But if you're a creator, it's really important that you give more than you take. You know what I mean? That's really important. It is essential to the CG philosophy. You know, if you take more than you give, then you're a fucking grifter. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Or you're just an asshole.
That's why you need to get out there, get people to know you before. Because when you just start coming up, people don't know how to gauge you. You can come off like a bit like you said.
And you don't have to always give the same way everybody else gives. You know, maybe you're not able to be a person who can be on. Maybe you're not funny. Maybe you're not entertaining. Maybe you know you have a severe speech impediment and you don't want to talk on a live stream. Okay. You know, there's a whole lot of reasons why people can't do same things that other people can do. So how do you still contribute? Well, what you do is you support these channels. You tell your friends about these channels. You connect other people who have not met each other. Like maybe you know somebody with another YouTube channel that's got a bunch of subscribers, and you tell that person because you know them, and you say, hey, you know what, I got this friend over here, you know, you guys might want to hook up. And you know, these little things, this seems like nothing. Well, that's just one little thing I did. I just introduced a couple friends, you know. No, actually, that's a big fucking deal, because if Adam didn't know that guy before, and that guy didn't know Adam, and they fucking hit their fucking channels fucking collide, and all of a sudden they have a completely different fan base from each other. Now they both fucking, you know, commingled their fan bases, and Adam got a whole bunch of new fans, and your other friend got a whole bunch of new fans. Now that is how we build the CG fan base, is by finding people out there that already have YouTube channels, that are already doing things, and we bring and we try to figure out a way to commingle with them and their fan base. We want to share ours with them, we want to share theirs with us, and that is how CG grows. Because it's not like we can put paper ads out there and people are going to give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All we have is YouTube and Twitter's a fucking cesspool.
It's true. Z-Russ brings up a good thing here. The more people generating excitement about comics and CG, the more people will gravitate towards everyone's books.
Yeah, because people
Nailed it,
forget.
brother.
People think that's what I keep saying is people forget that it's about geeking out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, that's why I love the horror show that Drew hosts, and the manga show that you host, Sim, because it's getting back to that. Hey, we're all fans of geeky stuff. Let's get back to that. Let's relish in it and have a good time.
Yeah. It's like, let's go. Why do you like to go to comic book shops? Why do you like to go to freaking cons?
Because I like to hang out with geeky people and geek out about shit.
Yeah. You like, or you also like to see like pros or artists talk shop, writers
we got plenty of that around here.
Yeah, and in CG you have 3D modelers. You have every fucking thing. Just intermingle.
Yeah, we need more cosplay girls. Let me just say.
I can go for that.
Just saying. More girls who want to sit around in bikini tops and, you know, body paint. You know.
I mean, I can do that. Is that, or is that not what you're looking for?
I said more girls.
Oh, okay. Well, I am pretty flat chested.
And one of the things I'm looking
He is
forward
pretty
to.
in pink.
One of the things I'm really looking forward to as a creator, seeing people cosplay my characters. That'll be when I know I made it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave everybody the world's easiest cosplay with Captain Love, so I better see that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're coming up on almost 2 3/4 hours, so I'm gonna have to pull the plug on this. But thank you everybody for coming out and supporting Sim tonight. We had Steve Dye, Liam Gray was here earlier. Was there any other in and outers? Was it just
not really? Other than in the chat, we had a few people that said,
yeah. I meant in the stream. Give me a second, damn it.
Tug was here in spirit. You just couldn't.
Tug was here in spirit. He sent his best, but thank you everybody in the chat for coming out and hanging out with us. John Malin, Kino Subway, Elazmat, Z-Rust, some of the other latecomers who weren't able to be here the whole time. I do appreciate you guys spending your time with us tonight. Go back Bloodhunt if you haven't. If you have, make sure you share that link out, and let's keep this shit moving. Let's hit that 15K in the next 2 weeks so we can get this in black, white, and red, and really blow people's minds with this book. Anybody else got anything else? Sim, closing sentiments?
No, thank you everyone, and you guys mean the world to me. And I'm just gonna keep on doing what I do best and work, and produce, and hopefully you like your book when you get it. I'm pretty sure you will. I'm sorry. I'm a bit speechless. At this point, it's like I've said almost everything. I'm a bit. I'm on my third rum and coke, and
yeah,
and he don't drink, so those are going right to his head.
So yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those mushy drunks. So him and Krishkow should get drunk together. That would really be.
No.
I love you, man. No, man. I love you, man.
No. No, not
I
happening.
would never do one of those unsupervised. You know, you learn from other people's experience watching streams.
Yeah, don't get sloppy.
Thank you. And yeah, let's I can't wait. And the book is done. Final edit, printing soon, shipping soon. Hell yeah! Get ready for Tales of the Nadverse.
Hell yeah.
All right, go support Comicsgate, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.
I like titties.